Is that?
Yeah. So pressed live. Let's see if it see how it goes. I think I should be live now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm not sure how.
I don't see it yet.
I'm not exactly sure how this works, but yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's
Well, I
gone.
think I see it
Okay.
now.
Yeah.
That was a different link though. Yeah. Now yeah, I can see it, but now I'm not there. Now it's like oh, you're doing the Discord shit.
Yeah. Just announcing. Oh. Oops. Right. I forgot. Forgot that that's how I was doing that. Right. So yeah. Uh. Yeah. We're just doing a live stream just to chat about the Snyderverse in general. No idea. I figured just see how this goes, just in general. And yeah, invited my friend
Pretty
Ludic,
much, right?
Ludic to chat. He's been joining me on Twitch a lot, and we've been just chatting about the Snyderverse and stuff like that. And yeah, I figured it would just be kind of cool if we just went, or if, we did a live podcast talking a little bit more about the Snyderverse and I guess in depth. Yeah, see if anybody wants to come join and talk about restoring the Snyderverse and all those type of things. Because ever,
Such ridiculous news lately though.
yeah, yeah, definitely a lot of ridiculous news lately. Definitely a lot of ridiculous news lately. All right, I think I have to have Discord like up properly for this to not get all
Looks like
messed
my
up.
feed is lagging.
A little bit, I think. I guess
Yeah,
yeah, maybe like Google Hangouts probably would have been better for that, but yeah.
do you want to give that a shot?
We could give that a shot. We could give that a shot if you wanna look up how to do that real quick. Real quick.
Uh, Jesus Christ, man. Now, because YouTube is owned by Google, so I think maybe that's how like they
Look
integrate
at
the
this
shit.
man's on the left. What's up, Soviet? Thank you for joining. We're doing a Restore the Snyderverse live stream.
Oh, that
Just
Soviet nothing YouTube.
yeah, that's Soviet over there. That's Soviet. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it, Soviet. Always supporting me anywhere. You know, I appreciate that. But yeah, um, yeah, Soviet. Have you watched the Snyder Cut yet? You still gotta watch the Snyder Cut. Like, goddamn, I'm surprised
I
by
wanted
the
to watch it
amount
again
of names I have.
recently, but
LMAO. You wanted to watch it? Yeah, I mean it's a 4 hour movie. It's understandable that sometimes people don't have 4 hours to put aside. I mean, me personally, I've told you a bunch of times. Uh, yeah, I got. What's funny is actually this is our first time actually chatting live. I feel like it is probably like
it is, yeah.
yeah, voice and face to face. But yeah, the
I like the it was the Italian flag in the corner.
yeah, it is an Italian flag in the corner over here. Yeah, that's I forgot where I got that from. That was my it's to like rep my grandma, shit like that. Yeah, because she's Italian. But
School we had to do like
restore
I
the
don't know, like
Snyderverse. Ethan, what's up? How are you?
hey Ethan, The Last of Us.
Yeah, that's Ethan. How are you, Ethan? We're just talking about the Snyderverse and stuff like that. I definitely have the time. You definitely have to watch it. I've, yeah, me personally, I've been editing a lot in terms of stuff, so I've been rewatching clips, like clips over and over and over again. You know what I mean? But
Mm.
yeah. Anyways, yeah, the whole debacle with the whole Superman movie that they announced going on. Yeah, I want to release a whole video on that, as I've said before, but um, yeah, man.
That is like I'm surprised if that even gets made at this point.
Same to be honest. Same to be honest. I saw first 4 episodes of Avatar, really epic. Oh yeah, I keep telling you, man, you gotta watch all of Avatar. And see the thing about Avatar,
Tried, I tried to, but I was just like, let's see what's so special, man.
you gotta keep going. You gotta keep going till the end. And see, I think Avatar is a great example of like what can happen when like I don't know if it's a studio or a director just has too much, you know, I don't know. There was just too much meddling involved. Like that's a good example of like I guess you could say like just like the forced nature of trying to change characters, you know. And
What about the M. Night movie that came out, what was it, 10 years ago?
that's the Avatar movie I'm talking about, the live action one. It was terrible. It's just like unwatchable, you know. And yeah. Oh, what's up, Night? Look at Night Fox over there, being a Night Fox.
Fox. Is that Arabic?
That is, yeah. That is definitely. Ethan, you probably might be able to read that. But yeah. Man, I can't believe I liked the live reaction movie when it came out. What do you mean? Oh, you liked the live action movie when it came out? The Avatar
Yeah.
live action movie? Oh, no. Man, no, 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 no. That's an example of how not to change uh, a movie in general.
Isn't it one of the worst of all time?
Yeah, it definitely is probably one of the worst like interpretations. 12-year-old me
5%
could.
on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, it's gotten pretty review bombed, but yeah. Yeah, it's gotten pretty review bombed over the years, not only just because of like how the like yeah, how poorly the characters are portrayed. Like, yeah, they mess up the names, they mess up like yeah, it's a mess. It's a whole mess within itself. That's like a whole nother
They didn't
topic
even
even.
name it Avatar because there was the other
Yeah,
Avatar movie.
they I think they named it The Last Airbender or something. Here, is there a way that I can like lower the quality on the video maybe so that it doesn't lag as much? I feel like I'm lagging on Discord.
Well, I sent you the link for the Google Meet. I guess
Oh, okay.
it's Google Meet now, not Hangouts anymore.
Let me.
Google Meet.
How do I do this? Enter a new code.
The blue people, yeah. And then they're making 2, 3, and 4 in the next few years
For what? Oh, for
for the
Avatar.
Avatar movies.
I don't know if that's. Yeah, I don't know if
I don't
like
even
pushing them out so quickly is a good
know
choice.
there was like I know it was the highest grossing of all time, but
It
people
seems
kind of forgot about it once, like after it came out.
the Google Meets thing is it's just like a regular link. It's not like your invite. Just send it again. The Google Meets link. Can you send it again, real quick?
Well, you can't find it.
No, 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 it's just like a regular. It's just it's not like your share link. It's just like the regular link.
Oh, I didn't create I didn't create anything yet.
Why is Avatar the highest grossing one? I think it was just, released during a time when a lot of more people were. It was definitely released during a time when like movies and like, I guess going to the movies was at a all-time high. Although I
When was
guess,
it? Late 2008?
yeah, it was somewhere around there. Restore the Snyderverse. What's up, Hogs? How you doing, man?
Hey,
Thank you for
Hogs.
joining. Thank you for
The writer's
joining us
strike.
here.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was annoying. That ruined so many. That's one of the reasons why the Justice League Mortals didn't get made. The George Miller one that they were gonna do.
Here, I can share what I'm currently seeing. When I press the link, I'll share it on the live stream real quick. Yeah, I just get like a a blank page essentially. And let me just bring this back up. They did my boy Martian Manhunter dirty. They didn't even have him. Yeah. Yeah, you were talking about that earlier today. About, yeah. Does That's an interesting thing, is like Martian Manhunter canon right now? You know?
In the movie, well, Snyder cut is not, I guess, canon, so probably not.
Yeah, but like in terms of the Josh Whedon verse, right? Is the character of the general is still canon, right? Because like he's in Man of Steel, right? So, and I guess like I mean, it's not hinted at that it's him, but I don't know.
I don't know. I think that was just a fan theory, and they just decided to go with it.
You think so?
Well, yeah, because obviously it wasn't planned out from the beginning.
Well, no, I mean he did kind of say that he did. Well, there were sketches from before, like when that scene occurred in the movie, like yeah, there had already been storyboards out for that, right? So
Yeah,
like
yeah.
so
But it wasn't planned. That's what I mean.
yeah. Here, wait, let me try to get this Google Hangouts thing, because you're cutting in and out for me here. How do
You
I
want me to
do
go
that?
ahead and log off of the Discord?
Yeah, you could stop screen sharing. Let's
Well,
and still stay in the call, I think, right?
I can just be a dot
Yeah,
like that.
you could just be a dot like that. You want me just to leave it like that?
Yeah, I guess, and we can figure this shit out later.
Yeah. I don't know if it was that was cutting in and out your your feed or whatever, the voice feed or whatever. Sometimes it's cutting
Oh,
in and out. I don't know if my voice is cutting in and out for you, but let me
no,
know.
it's pretty good.
Okay. But yeah, no idea if there was any truth in what she said, but that's what I believe at the time. Wait, the reason my mom told me is to go
He's
see
talking
Avatar. It's a new type of 3D
about
movie.
the 3D
Oh
that James
yeah,
Cameron was pushing back then. Yeah, you remember that back in like early 2010, a bunch
everything
of
was
companies were
3D
pushing the 3D thing and they were selling 3D TVs. And I remember the World Cup and the
in 3D.
FIFA World Cup, that was like the first 3D World Cup, and they were
Yeah,
trying to promote that, and that eventually died out because no one cared.
it's interesting. It's funny though because they do still have like 360 stuff. Are you gonna tweet? Oh, I forgot. I guess I did forget to tweet, didn't I? I never really think about these things whenever I'm like going live anywhere. I just kind of you know. Oh yeah, I probably should have added some.
All your tweets are just like Ray Fisher retweets nowadays.
Yeah, because Ray Fisher is like on point with the tweets, man. Like I love Ray Fisher, man. Don't stop that Dark Knight. I'm gonna just remove that comment. I can remove it. Look at that.
Wait, what did he write? I missed that.
Nah, I can't even read it. Anyways, no. I'm so hyped for Brainiac being in Man of Steel 2. If it happens.
Yeah, I mean that's.
If it
I
happens.
don't want to say never. Like I don't want to say it'll never happen because I wasn't sure if we would ever get the Snyder cut, but I really do hope it happens. But I
Yeah.
mean, Henry Cavill is almost 40, man. Like 38 now.
Yeah, but you know, a grizzly, you know, a grizzly Superman, like in his older 40s, is totally fine. You know, I still think Henry Cavill can still play Superman till he's like, you know, I mean, if he's willing
Yeah,
to, if they're willing to, I would love to see him and Ben Affleck go on for like another 10 years and then end up having like a legitimate like Dark Knight Returns. I guess, you know, even though they kind of already did the fight, it would be cool just to see like the, you know, just an older
that would be
Henry
amazing.
Cavill.
But
Yeah.
the problem is he's kind of balding, so I'm like he might have to wear like a toupee or something.
Oh, that's an easy fix.
Yeah,
You know, that's not a hard
yeah.
hard
Hopefully, it won't
fix.
fly off while he's flying.
They just CGI that. They just CGI that stuff.
Oh
You know,
god.
CGI his flat.
I think they CGI'd his whole face. It wasn't just the mouth.
It wasn't just the mouth. No, it
No,
wasn't.
like if you look at some of those scenes,
Yeah. No, it
some people
totally.
think they CGI'd his face onto like a body double,
How did you
and
do that?
I
So good.
wouldn't like
Sorry.
put that beyond them. To be honest. Some parts they just make him look really ugly.
Oh, dude, there are some parts. There are some parts that are absolutely hideous, like absolutely grotesque. Here,
I know.
let me pull some of this up. It was The Dark Knight Returns, The Death of Superman, the new 52 Justice League Origins into one movie of Batman versus Superman. Yeah, yeah, exactly. It was a mixture of a few different movies, which is why I mean I liked it when I first saw it, even before the extended. You know, I I thought the whole Martha thing always was like a little corny, but I
But look at the image I just sent you. Like this one, it's like how do you make something like that?
this one. How do I pull this up? Here,
Yeah, that one.
I'll just.
Because like I'm pretty sure they CGI'd his face onto someone else.
Wait, how do I? I'm like trying to figure out how to do this. How to like pull stuff up because it's a little bit different from Twitch, right? I have it like set up differently, so it's mad confusing.
I don't know shit about how
Yeah, there we
YouTube
go.
strings work yet.
There we go. Got a nice Henry Cavill lip right there for you guys. Oh man, it is so bad. Like it is.
Like that,
Oh
that just
man.
doesn't look like him. Like the head and the
Yeah, I don't know.
like
It's like what would happen if you made Henry Cavill smile, but like you forced some of his face to like kind of be shifted upwards. I don't know, like his lip is too high, maybe. I don't know. You're out of here. You're out of here,
Oh
Knight.
man.
Tell the glare. Tell me the glaring details. I don't know. I definitely like. I don't know. There's just like, yeah, his face just looks. This is what they refer to in CGI as I went through a major breakup after seeing Batman vs Superman in theaters for the first time. I went on to see it 3 more times in theaters. Henry Cavill legit helped me through a terrible time in my life. How's it going, Nicholas Simpson?
That's awesome,
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Nicholas.
superhero. This is another thing I always keep saying is that like superhero movies and like all these types of movies, like they're empowering. You know what I mean? Like, because you see people, or like, I don't know. For me at least, like I love watching like even just like the animated stuff. You know what I mean? So, but like I don't know. These type of movies are definitely like really important to me, and I really hope that they don't fuck up what's going on with the Snyderverse, man. It would really suck. Like, yeah. So
Celebrity look-alike things and got Henry
it's like
pretty
he did
much.
want to. But how are you doing, Nicholas Simpson? I hope you're having a good day, man. Black Panther. Black Panther was empowering. Rest in power, Chadwick. I wonder what they're gonna do for the second one, man. I hope that they don't do a CGI. Well, I mean, I don't know. What? How would you feel about like a CGI Chadwick? Like,
No, they're not going to do that. They're not even going to replace him. They're just going to do the sequel without him, which some people I've read don't like. Like they would prefer to have him recasted because they say Black Panther's too important of a character to like just die off screen.
yeah, no, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I question what's gonna happen with yeah. It's weird, man. It's a weird place for Marvel to be in, and it just makes me think of how they are gonna treat some of the future events in the Snyderverse. You know, I don't know. Shit's shit's weird. I never would have thought that we'd be in like a position like this. You know what I mean?
Oh man, this is just like why I can't think of another company that wants to piss off their fans as much as WB
Oh,
is
Star
currently.
Wars. That's a good one too.
Well, at least with Star Wars, like people wanted the Obi-Wan show, and like they're giving that because I know people were wanting that for like 6 years or something,
Yeah, no, that's true.
and they wanted Clone Wars to come back, and even though it came back for like 10 episodes, at least that's better than nothing, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, see, the thing with Disney is like, I feel like Disney kind of like noticed their wrongs. You send me something on Discord. What'd you send me on Discord?
Oh, this is another. This is this is a good comparison.
This video? Oh, oops. I forgot that I'm like sharing Discord. It's 12 minutes, Soviet. I can't watch the whole thing. Well, not right now, but I'll watch it. I'll definitely watch it. I have to still watch. I still have to watch the the Bad Batch first few episodes. I've been kind of sleeping on them just because
Yeah,
I
I've
would
heard
like to.
mixed things about that
Oh, really?
personally. Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I'm trying to pull up this picture. Well, I like Star Wars probably a little bit too much. Uh,
I like
So
I like Star Wars pre 2012.
okay, that's understandable. This is pretty terrible though. Of it's a good thing. Current GF and I have watched Zack Snyder's Justice League over and over again. Life goes on in good ways. True, true. But we still need to fight for the sec. We still need to keep fighting for this. I think
I
because
saw it 3 times with my GF, and the gray version once. So the
we're
colored twice and the gray version once.
waiting for the Bad Batch and tell me how it is. Pedro, restore the Snyderverse, man. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, I definitely what was I saying? Sorry, I'm a little bit I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit high as always, but you know. The
How unusual, right?
how unusual, yeah. But regardless, the yeah. And hello. Oh, Yumi Lex, how's it going? I like Star Wars before 1999, and I had 200 hours in Battlefront 2. Battlefront 2 is
The old Battlefront 2 or the new one? I'm
I
assuming the old one.
I like the new one's not bad. If you try the new one nowadays, it's really not that bad. They fixed it up a lot, like real good, but
Yeah. Well, I got it for free, so I
yeah.
I made maybe what like 10 hours or so into it, I think, because I streamed it a few times.
Hours. I can never get the controller to work, but yeah, wait, let me read this. What bugs me out recently is Autumn Snyder's death. Can you imagine Zack Snyder had to come out when it intended? We would have had an entire landscape of DC films. Yeah, yeah. This is like that's definitely like a topic that like I think is like really fucked up in the sense that like if you put yourself in Zack Snyder's position, like through what he was going through at the time, and then like mix in all the corporate shit, it's like, sometimes I look back, like I've looked back at that like video of him doing his live stream of him watching Batman versus Superman, and I just feel fucking awful watching it. I'm just like, damn man,
Yeah.
this guy was fucking going through it, man. And like that kind of, like the company just treated him like shit, and they like continuously treat him like shit, you know. Like there was that IGN article that I posted today in the Discord about the I don't think I sent the direct link. I think I just took a picture of it, but just about how like they're aggressively, quote unquote, aggressively like uh anti Snyderverse, which is just like that's like really, you know, aggressively anti Snyderverse.
No, what's really messed up about that whole thing is that WB took advantage of that incident
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
like push him away.
It's crazy to think that one girl deciding to take her life changed the future of an entire film franchise. Yeah, well, I mean, hopefully, I mean, I always say, like, I think that, like, in the end, it's, you know, if they end up restoring the Snyderverse, it should be dedicated to her, just in general, like, just like the whole fucking thing. You know what I mean? Just, that's what I would, if I were the company, you know, if I were the company
Yeah,
and I'm like
definitely.
looking at it from like let's say I'm like a money hungry guy, you know, like, why would you just like not restore the Snyderverse? Like, you have so much, you have so many like different causes that the Snyderverse could stand for, yet they like refuse to restore it for some reason. You know what I mean? Like, you could actually make the Snyderverse stand for something, and they
No, it
just
all comes down to just basically them thinking they know what's best and everyone else is wrong.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's more about like the ego, I guess, of some of
because
the higher
they're
ups
still
for
pissed
sure.
off at Zack over what happened with Batman Superman because it made just short of a billion, and they were they were like, oh, it has to make a billion, even though it's the second movie. It's like Marvel didn't make a billion until Avengers, which was 6 movies in, and they want their second movie to make a billion.
Ooh, you sounded super fast there. That was funny, but I still heard what you've said.
Oh
But
shit.
real were they actually mad about that? I'm like adjusting your buffer, even though your Superman logo thingy. I mean, let me try to get this centered for a second, real quick. Let's try to get this centered so that it doesn't look so terrible. Um, no. Sorry, guys. One sec. That's about right, right? Ah, whatever. Good enough, right? 250. Oh my god. I hate. I wish this was easier.
Ooh,
Alright, that's centered enough.
fair enough.
Jesus. No, we're gonna keep you just like that. We're gonna keep you just like that. Do you guys think it's a
Superman scream.
publicity scam? Like, the more they deny future projects, the more fans will fire up and publicize tags on social media, cause bad publicity. Yeah, no, I definitely think that that's a little bit part of it, for sure. I definitely think that's part of it. Justice League 2 in 2019.
I wouldn't put it
Yeah.
past.
Wait, what are you? Go on.
No, I was saying I was responding to you, Malik, saying like I wouldn't put it past them, but at the same time, I also don't want to give them that much credit.
Yeah, I well, I don't know. I don't know, dude. Like at this point in time, again, like I said it, like I really do think that like that new Superman, because the thing is like one of y'all came into my stream the other day, right? And we're like, "Oh, there's going to be Snyderverse." Like I heard from a few different people there was going to be like Snyderverse information coming out, right? And I was just like, just seeing, I guess, like, you know, I'm on the internet a lot, so it's like just seeing that, like, there was like Snyderverse related news going to drop, and then that Superman news dropped, right? And it's like, why is it that, like, you know, there was like this kind of suspicion about Snyderverse news coming out, and then that's what came out. You know what I mean? So it's like,
I think I was the one that said that.
I don't think it was just you though either. I think it was you and somebody else, and it just definitely makes me question like the yeah, I don't know, even still, it just makes me question again. Even like if you look at like some of Cyborg's tweets about the whole situation, it's just like, you know maybe I'm reading too far, too in between the lines sometimes with him, but I mean, even while all this stuff is going on with like here, let me just pull this up. Is this working again? So again, oh god, that's way too big. Okay, so I'm not sure how clear that even is, but
Well, I can read it.
I'll just blow it up a little bit bigger. But I mean, the fact that he repinned this tweet, I think, is like extremely telling, just in general. And he repinned it. He repinned it that day.
Yeah,
Like he didn't repin it other days. He repinned it the day that the new Superman movie was announced, right? Um, And then that same day, he also tweeted this as well. You know, I'm pretty sure it was both the same day. It was like 2 or 3 days ago, whatever. Anyways, the point is, this tweet is after that news dropped, right? It's like, you know, he has the whole, I don't know, maybe I'm reading too far between the lines, but like, but hey, Black Superman, and then like, hey, they threatened my job. It's probably a good time to reiterate they threatened my job, and then like the day after post changes by Tupac on on here, and I'm pretty sure he also posted another thing as well, um, which was um, yeah, critical race theory is important. Uh, like I definitely don't think that he's like tweeting these things because like he's just like, randomly just like, you know, he's like trying to say something without saying it, you know, because of course he's already outed like a bunch of people at WB. Like, how much more can he, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'm just like conspiracy theory, but at the same time, I just think it's so exhausting as a DC fan to literally demand a movie studio to release movies fans want to see while Marvel just waits till they announce the lineup of movies. Yeah, no, I feel you. What's up, only with Eddie? I feel that, man. Yeah, it's becoming increasingly frustrating. Ludic, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Nah, man, it's becoming increasingly frustrating as like a DC fan. Just like, yeah. I mean, and it's crazy because like it definitely has to do with the relationships between like the corporate companies with like with I don't know, what is it, Warner Media or Warner Brothers. It has something to do. What is Walter Hamada in charge of?
He's in charge of any movie that DC makes, so DC Films.
Is that, oh, so Warner Brother? So he's employed by Warner Brother Pictures, but he's the president of DC Films Productions.
Yeah, because he basically replaced Jeff Johns.
It's
Because
it's
Jeff Johns was kind of fired after Justice League, but like he wasn't really fired from WB. They just kind of moved him somewhere else.
Yeah, quietly moved him. I don't know. The thing that like makes me question stuff though is like the fact that like DC animated movies are so good, you know? Or they have been so good just for a while now, you know what I mean? There has to be like somewhere along the line from like somewhere in DC to shooting and production and the writing of the script or whatever. There's just like someone getting involved, you know what I mean? And it's just like sad to see that like it's like so obvious to fans what we want, you know what I mean? Yeah, I should put on a little beat in the background or something.
I guess they're afraid of. I guess they're afraid of like how BVS got trashed by like a bunch of people because it wasn't like the biggest complaints with BVS was that it was too dark and that it wasn't fun.
Yeah, but like this is DC Comics. This isn't
And
fucking.
and people expected that because that's what all the Marvel movies were kind of like. They were kind of goofy and lighthearted, and there weren't any like people, like any of the main characters dying or any real consequences.
Yeah, but could you imagine a DC universe like a DC cinematic universe like that? Like, ugh.
Well,
I don't
well, they
know.
tried with Justice League, and look how that was. And you can say Wonder Woman 84 also. You didn't see that one though, right?
No, I still haven't seen that just because everybody tells me that it's terrible, and I'm just like, maybe I just shouldn't because I'm trying
It
to
was
like,
very cheesy. It was
I'm trying to
extremely
preserve
cheesy.
my fandom. But I mean, sometimes I like cheesy, so I don't know. And Eisenberg was controversial. I think biggest problem was Doomsday. I just don't think that they should have had Doomsday at all in Batman versus Superman. In the time frame that he had, right? So like, I would have just kept it between Superman and Batman personally, but I know what he was trying to do, you know. I just think that he probably should have separated that into two movies as opposed to keeping it as one, you know.
I mean, like, I still think there should have been like another stand. Like you mentioned this last time, there should have been a Man of Steel 2, and then like, I guess maybe Ben Affleck should have gotten a solo movie first, and then do Batman Superman.
Yeah. Yeah, there should have been. Yeah, we've talked about it on stream before about like how they just like rushed the everything, you know. I mean, The Dark Knight was pretty dark. Yeah, exactly. Parents took their children to that movie, man. Took a pencil to the brain in the first scene. Yeah, exactly. Featuring, yeah, exactly. It's like, I don't get it. Yeah, I've said it before. It's like they, like, I don't know. When I'm watching Zack Snyder's Justice League, it's much more like a Lord of the Rings than it is like a
Yeah.
you know, Marvel movie. You know what I mean? And I like that. It's like an epic. It's like an epic tale, you know? It's like a
Yeah, that's what the Justice League movies were kind of supposed to mimic.
yeah, you know, it had like this like biblical aspect to it that I thought was dope as fuck. Like, you know, like I love that shit, and I love that type of shit, and you know, just that story format in general. You know what I mean? Of like an odyssey, I guess you could call it. Yeah. The Batman killing was a betrayal to most fans. It doesn't make
Oh
sense.
boy,
It was rushed. It had
I want
3
to hear
years to
you
develop.
respond to that.
What do you mean?
No, because I remember like I remember on one of your streams you went on kind of a rant because you say like, it doesn't matter if Batman kills and this and that.
Oh, Batman. Oh, I thought you were saying the Batman killing. Okay, I thought the Batman killing was like a story arc for a second.
Oh, because he capitalized it.
Because he capitalized it. Yeah. Yeah, dude. I don't have too much of a problem with Batman ever killing. I mean, people act like in the TV shows, like, or like the animated shows, like people aren't like constantly dying from like people getting tossed into buildings and like all this other shit. You know what I mean? It's like I feel like people were really being picky with that particular thing, because it's like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe you can say like, he kills a little bit. Yeah, there's one part where it's like a little bit much that he showed, that I guess that Zack Snyder showed the direct killing, but I don't know. I still think I don't know.
That's also kind of the point of the movie, to show that, this is kind of an unhinged, violent, brutal Batman who just doesn't care anymore.
Exactly. It's supposed to be about how like Batman has like lost his way, right? It's supposed to be like, I mean, it's already after he's lost Robin, you know?
Yeah.
Restore Doomsday's bones. But why is the Joker still alive? Well, I mean, Batman's, I guess, never crossed that step, right? I don't know. But also,
I would like that question to be answered. Like,
why is the Joker still alive?
If they ever do a future movie or anything.
Restore the
Because
Snyder,
even in Snyder Cut, he says, I will fucking kill you. But he doesn't, because he needs him for whatever reason.
Well, it's like it's a love thing. It's totally like a romance type thing between between him and the Joker. It's, yeah, like a ballet, as they describe it, you know. But or how, you know, even in the last scene, like they kind of refer to that, right? When Mira's like, yo, you've never loved anybody, right? And then the Joker turns around, right? It's like he does have like this like love for what the Joker is and like who the Joker is, and like, you know what I mean?
You think so?
Oh, I don't even think so. I know so. I definitely think they have like a little bit of a, you know, I don't know. But you know, I don't know where I'm going with that, but you know. There's definitely like a love thing, like, you know, Batman can't live without the Joker, just like the Joker can't live without Batman. And I think that like a really great example of that, like shown on screen, that I guess doesn't take place in this universe, but it does take place in The Dark Knight Returns, is the last scene of the first movie, or it's like halfway through the comic as well, where the Joker, like, he's like in the mental hospital, right? And like he just like can't fucking be active at all. Like he can't eat, he can barely walk, he can barely talk, you know?
Right.
And then like he sees like on TV that like Batman has come back, and he's like, that's like what snaps him back into reality and like makes him the Joker again, you know what I mean? So there definitely is like this like love thing going on with them a little bit, you know what I mean?
You
Or
know,
like,
they kind of mentioned some of this, and you ever see the Lego Batman movie?
I actually have, but I like didn't like. It's one of those movies that like I've seen, but like I like don't, you know. Like you ask me about the movie and I won't remember too much about it. You know what I mean? Like I watched it while I was
Right.
like going to sleep or something. You know?
Well, there are similar scenes in that movie actually between, or similar pieces of dialogue between him and Joker.
Of like love him or hate
Yes.
him. Snyder has balls to upset people. His take on Lex in Batman vs. Superman, he was clearly setting up an origin story beneath everyone's eyes. A lot of people didn't get it. No, exactly. That was the thing. That's the thing, Nicholas, right? Like he was totally just like taking his time, right? It was like it was about, he just needed the time to develop it all, you know? It's like I forgave, like, once Lex Luthor, like in those extended scenes or whatever, is it in the original version where like there's the scene without him with the hair or whatever? The second I saw him without the hair, I was like, I like that, you know? And then like that's just like all that we would have gotten to see after that point, right? And we just barely even got to see that, you know? Which sucks.
I want to know why he stays bald. Like, did it give him some chemicals that make him bald permanently in prison?
Kryptonite, no? Maybe. I don't know. He gets... And I'm sure there would have been some hardcore Jimmy Olsen fans out there that were pretty pissed watching Batman vs. Superman Ultimate Cut. Yeah. That's true. But again, like... You know, I mean, this is like
Does
a
Jimmy
dark...
Olsen have fans?
The what?
Does Jimmy Olsen have fans? I mean, I remember reading like some people were bothered by that, but I didn't think he was that popular of a character.
Yeah, no, that's true. I don't know. I mean, you know, I think people just wanted to complain. I don't think it was that big of a deal, really, in the grand scheme of things. You know what I mean?
Some people say that guy wasn't even Jimmy Olsen. He was, because he was CIA. He was like pretending to be Jimmy Olsen. So there's that theory as well.
There's always the theories out there. It's a universe turned upside down, in my opinion. Not Arkham. He gets transferred to Arkham eventually. Wait. Who does? Lex does. Does he get transferred to Arkham in the Snyder universe?
Yeah, well, he says that in the Ultimate Edition that he's gonna be transferred to Arkham.
Do we ever see Arkham though?
Yeah, it's a little bit in the Snyder Cut.
You know, yeah. And it's still, yeah, it would have been cool to see the whatchamacallit, their evil group. What the fuck is it called again? I don't know about you.
Suicide Squad.
No, like they're you know, like in Justice Society
The
or like
Legion of
Justice
Doom.
Friends. Yeah, the Legion of Doom. There you go. Shit, the corny, like the corniness of the name was just like slipping my mind. I was like, damn, what is it? It's like the Bad People Club or something, you know?
Yeah, the Injustice League.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you ever yeah, I don't know about you, but like I definitely, when I was really young, I definitely grew up watching those really corny Justice Society shows or Justice Friends shows. I don't know if you ever used to watch those.
From the 70s.
Yeah, those were fucking uh
I've been
sometimes.
no, you know what I've been seeing lately? I've been watching the Aquaman cartoon from the 60s on HBO Max because they have it there.
Oh yeah, how is it?
Yeah. It is pretty like it kind of reminds me of like Scooby-Doo and Flintstones.
Oh yeah, 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 they're totally like that. And that's, yo, and I totally think that like Walter Hamada is like just like in love with that fucking material, and like that's like what he wants to see portrayed on screen essentially, is like this golden age of like superheroes, which, I grew up with that, or like I was exposed to that at a very young age, right? But like,
I didn't see those. Like I saw the Batman and the Superman cartoons from the 90s. That's what I grew up with.
I'm surprised you only have 1K subs. I feel like you deserve more, if I'm gonna be honest. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I'm still kind of uploading stuff. Yeah, I'm like still like making stuff. I'm definitely like chopping together some videos, and
He's got an epic rant coming soon.
I have an epic rant coming soon, that's for sure. Yeah, I have an epic rant coming soon about a lot of stuff that I'm covering here. For example, yeah, yeah. I just don't want to like post like too half-assed stuff. You know what I mean? I want to actually like post stuff that like shows that I genuinely care about this material, because I do. You know, it means a lot to me. Like this, I really hope this fucking material gets restored. Yeah.
Oh man, it's gonna be like I don't know. Like they're gonna look back at this 10 years from now and be like, "Oh, this whole thing was a big mistake."
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I, dude, I just don't, I, I don't understand the thought process. You know what I mean? Not gonna lie, your reaction at the speed of force brought me to your channel. It's probably one of my fave cinematic moments, dude. Yeah, I mean, I had so much going on through my head when I was watching that, just in general, which is
You were just stoned out of your mind, admit it.
I mean, I wasn't stoned out of my mind. I was smoking probably the same amount that I always smoke. I mean, I wasn't like like bloodshot eyes. I was just like, I just had like a little puff, and then I was watching. But I wasn't like, yeah, I mean, the shit was just like so. And the thing is, and I was gonna touch on this too, is that that isn't like Barry Allen. Like that's not like blonde Barry Allen, right? It's not like the.
He always blonde though. Like, is that how he traditionally is?
Yeah, he's blonde with blue eyes. And like, the thing is that like, is that scene so well, just like, it's just like a common, like, it was just beautiful, I mean, it's just like everything that was going on, like the epicness of it all, like just like, Flash being in the moment of like having been shot and just like being like kind of like this vulnerable person, and then like, knowing that his dad's in jail from like, being wrongfully convicted of his mom's murder, and just like all this shit, and then like all the dad shit going on, man. Like, yeah, I even said it in my other my raw reaction thing, like the dad stuff, man. You want to get me? You want to get me good? You give me like family moments where you're like, "I love you, Dad. This is for you." You know, and then like death scene or some shit like that, and I'll be like, "Oh fuck, man, shit."
You know they recast his dad for the Flash movie?
Did they?
Yeah.
Why? I liked that guy. He was good.
No. Yeah, it was Dr. Manhattan, but apparently I think it was because of scheduling. Like he was busy doing something else.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. That movie made me cry so many times. So, yeah. And I don't have movies make me cry like that, you know what I mean? So, there's video games that have made me cry. But a movie?
Like Tarkov?
Yes, like Tarkov, yeah. Yeah, Tarkov makes me cry sometimes. And those aren't man tears. Those are tears of I hate my life right now.
Tears.
Those are tears that like tears of pain. Those are pure tears of pain. The death scene in TASM 2.
That's the Amazing Spider-Man, I think.
Oh, the one at the end. I'm not
With
a huge
Gwen Stacy.
I'm not a huge fan of the Amazing Spider-Man series, but that one scene is pretty. I was surprised that they had that. I was really surprised that they had that, to be honest. Like the first time I saw that, I was like, "Oh, I can't believe they had that neck snap in this."
I didn't think those movies were that bad. Like I know people didn't like them. I didn't see them at the time. I saw them like maybe for the first time in 2017, 16.
Yeah.
Like after they ended, but I thought they were pretty decent. Like I would have liked to seen that universe continue more.
I liked a little bit of the first one, and I liked some of like the swinging scenes in the second one, and I liked the death scene of Gwen Stacy, but I don't think I really enjoyed much more of the second one. I would have liked to have seen where they were going with the I forgot that they were going to do the 7 the whatchamacallit
Sinister
7. Sinister 7. I forgot that they were gonna do that. Yeah. And I was saying last night I would yo dude, I want to see a fucking Kraven. I want to see Kraven the Hunter in Spider-Man.
They were supposed to do a Black Cat movie with Silver whatever her name is.
Ramon Gelos. What's going on, man? How's it going, man? Second once was pretty, but the acting was solid though. Yeah, there was a few things that I didn't like about it, and I'm trying to like remember exactly everything that it was. Well, first off, yes, Andrew Garfield's like New York accent. I don't know if I sound like that. Maybe sometimes I sound like that, but like there were a few scenes where I was just like, that is really strong of an accent. But yeah, I don't know. There was a few things that bothered. Yeah, maybe that's me being picky though. I'm picky with all Spider-Man related stuff though. So, because I'm a pretty big Spider-Man fan, as well. So.
They're even bringing Jamie Foxx back for Electro in the new movie.
What? Really?
Yep.
I did not know that. The new movie is going to be a multiverse movie, right? With all three of them?
That has not been confirmed, but that's like the rumor, and people think that, Tobey Maguire and Garfield might show up as well, but they've denied that.
I would love that. I seriously would love that. It'd be so cool. I mean, I grew up with the Tobey Spider-Man, so that's my guy right there. But if I have to be honest, like there's flaws with most of the Spider-Man movies, right? But this is me going on a totally different tangent. But like, in the Raimi Spider-Mans with like the shit coming out of his fucking hands, like the spider webs coming out of his hands. That's
you didn't like that?
It was a little weird. It's a little weird.
I think it makes sense. I mean, if he's Spider-Man, he should be able to produce webs. He shouldn't have to rely on devices.
I guess. Oh, look. Yeah, see, there's my little T Spider-Man right there. And my little T Spider-Man right there. Oh, Ludic. I don't think I've shown you this either, though. Have I? Whenever I'm thinking of Injustice and I'm thinking of, like, Zack Snyder's Justice League 2, I think of this. And I can never find this cover online. And it's probably because of, like, the Nazi, like...
What is that, a reprint? Or...
No, I mean, it's not, like, I don't know if this is a reprint, but I have a lot of original Action comics. I don't know if I've ever shown you them. But...
It looks pretty pristine.
Yeah. These are just, like, shoved away in a closet by my grandma, and then by my dad, and then I took them out and then sleeved them all. Yeah.
They must be worth something if they're in that good condition.
Some of them. I mean, this one. I mean, still, like, there's like rips and tears at the tops and bottoms. Some of them have, like, numbers and shit like that written on them, but yeah, this one is... I have a bunch. I have, like, a bunch. Not a ton of Action per se. Oh fuck! See, now the tape got stuck. This is why I don't like to take these ones out.
My father grew up in the 40s and he was into comics, like, because he said he liked Captain Marvel, aka Shazam, because that was actually more popular than Superman in the 50s.
Yeah.
But then they got sued, and then they had to cancel, I guess, Captain Marvel for a while.
They had to change, yeah. Yeah, I got a bunch of old ones that I'd love to... I have a few older ones here as well. Sorry. Let me make sure my pants are on properly. But yeah.
No, we don't mind.
I don't know where my other Action comics are. I have a few older Action comics, but... Oh, but these are dope too. I have a bunch of What Ifs as well. I don't know if like, I know Marvel's coming out with, like, their What If line. So I definitely love, like these are dope as fuck, just in general. Love, like, good example of, like, multiverse type stuff, you know? I know this one's dope. What if Spider-Man joined the Fantastic Four? Oh wait, I have 2 copies of that? I didn't even realize I had 2 copies of that. And they have different prints on them too. They're worth different amounts. I wonder if one's a reprint or not. They're worth different amounts though. Huh. I never realized that. I organized these all recently though.
I barely have any comics.
Oh, I got a bunch from my dad from back in the day, and then I started collecting a bunch of newer series, but I definitely have a lot of, like, older comics for sure. But yeah, these are just, like, really... I wonder if any of these... I swear, man, if the What If line gets popular, I wonder what these... I wonder what these for sure. Be cool.
Yeah, they're doing something on Disney Plus with that.
With the What If line, yeah. You guys ever read Michael Charbon's The Amazing Adventures of Cavalier and Clay? Just curious, I have not. What is that? Show me the man with no fear. The ones that I've been interested in, or, like, the most recent comics that I'd say I probably, or not recent comics, I guess, like, the most recent, like, really long line that I've read was probably The Sandman, which is one of my favorite comic books now. And then Why the Last Man, I liked a lot as well in terms of, like, non-superhero comics. But Ludic, GB doesn't know who She-Hulk is. I do know who She-Hulk is. I just
She-Hulk.
don't care too much for She-Hulk. You know what I mean? Neil Gaiman is awesome. Neil Gaiman is fucking awesome. He's trippy as hell. He's trippy as hell. And a great writer, yeah. I agree. I would love to see. I've heard rumors that the Sandman is gonna be adapted into a show. I have no idea if it's actually gonna happen.
They've been in development hell for a long time.
Yeah, that's what I've read as well. Same with Why the Last Man as well. It's weird. A lot of like the more popular comic lines that are like not popular superhero stories go through like development nightmares, you know? Just like absolute development nightmare. For the longest time, Cavalier and Clay was my favorite novel historical fiction from the about the origins of the comic industry. Stan Lee makes a cameo, and it's like a comic book. Cavalier and Clay. Oh, it's like a book. Oh, interesting. And is it like a superhero book? Jack Black for Red Hulk.
Speaking of She-Hulk, there were some, because they're filming Thor 4 now, and with Natalie, they're bringing back Natalie Portman. There were some like photos of her that were, I guess, photoshopped to make her look like really swole, and to like suggest that she was like taking, I don't know, all sorts of shit. But like it's kind of ridiculous because like somebody went through the trouble of photoshopping images of her just to get publicity.
I mean, the internet is weird, man. The internet's a weird place. You get one viral story going, and like just like clicks. Like there's people that just work in the industry of just like optimizing clicking. Massive amounts of traction or whatever.
Yeah, because she's really skinny, and I was like, there's no way she would get that big unless like she was on something, or this was photoshopped, and it was photoshopped.
Yeah, well, you just Photoshop it real quick, and then like for example, the picture of Justin Bieber eating the burrito sideways. That was just like a picture that some guy was like, what if we took a picture of like a guy that looks like Justin Bieber eating burrito sideways, and it went absolutely apeshit viral, right? And I'm sure
You remember that rumor that Justin Bieber was going to be Robin in Batman Superman?
I kind of do remember that, actually. Yeah.
There was like, I'm trying to find the photo right now where it's
it's wordy as fuck. Just read it, huh? I'll definitely keep it. I'll put it on my Amazon wish list.
Yeah, here it is.
I'll add it.
I didn't buy it for 1 second, but I remember people were like,
That's funny. Oh, that's not it. That's Henry Cavill's mustache mustache, or whatever you want to call that. That's funny.
And then Chris O'Donnell, the guy who played Robin in Batman Forever, like
It's
posted
decent.
the same thing in response.
Oh, really? He reposted
Yeah.
this.
Well, look what I sent. Like he just posted a trolling photo.
That's funny. Wonder, is it the same? Ah. I thought it was just gonna be like photoshopped out and then just like pasted in there. But it's not. That's funny. Where the heck is the chat? I have too many things open now. Alright, close this one. Oh shit, that was my music. God damn it. Should probably just have Spotify open, but it's alright. I had a crush on him. Who? Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber. I always thought Justin Bieber's a good looking guy, you know? He ain't a bad looking guy.
Yeah, I didn't know this.
There's also
Oh no, oh no, Chris O'Donnell. Yeah.
Oh. Wait, who's Chris
I
O'Donnell?
was like, isn't Bieber too young for you?
Fantastic Four is the most anticipated MCU movie. I think I've said it before. I think Fantastic Four is in the right hands when it comes to. Oh shit! Why do I still have this Batman? Okay, there you go. I still think Fantastic Four is in the right hands when it comes to Disney. You know, like if anything, that's like the one fucking movie that they probably can do well. I would think, or like
Who would you
really
cast
well. I don't know who I would cast in it.
A lot of people want what the hell's his name? Emily Blunt's husband and her. John Krasinski, I think.
For Mr. Fantastic?
Yeah.
Who looks like this guy, man? If they did a Fantastic Four reboot, or they are doing the Fantastic Four, but what would you have it be? Like, would you have it be like older or like younger Fantastic Four?
I actually haven't seen, I want to respond to what Ethan wrote. I actually haven't seen any of the Fantastic Four movies.
You haven't seen any of them?
No. I think I might have seen a little bit of the first one, like, while it was on TV, but that was a very long time ago.
Ah.
So I don't remember anything.
I mean, they're like, I don't know. They're alright. They're alright. I mean, they're 2005 and 2007 movies. I'll just put it like that, you know?
And then there was the kind of reboot, which apparently was really bad from what I hear.
Yeah, well, the reboot was... See, this is an example of, like, making a series dark that didn't need to be dark. But yeah, GB doesn't talk much about Fantastic Four. I would like to know both of your retrospectives on the previous Fantastic Four movies. Oh, okay, sorry, I didn't read the rest of that entire thing. The 2015 one, though, just going back to that, yeah, that's an example of like a movie that was just made like too dark. You know what I mean? Like, there are certain characters that you can take and like construct like dark stories around, or like you want to see them go through like dark periods or something like that. But like, there are other characters that's just like, you know. I mean,
well, it was also literally dark because they race swapped one of the characters who like are supposed to be brother and sister.
That's
right?
true. I didn't. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I think they had it as like
controversy.
I forgot if it was I forgot what they did for that again as well. I'm pretty sure I only saw that movie one time.
Like step siblings or something.
Yeah, I think they're step siblings or something like that. I totally forgot about that too, until you just said that. And that movie suffers from reshoots. See, yeah, so I don't know. I like dark comics, right? Again, I like The Sandman. Like, if you guys read The Sandman, that shit is fucking dark. That shit is mad dark. You know what I mean? But you know, like, I wouldn't want to see, I don't know. It's different for every character, you know what I mean? Like Spider-Man, I want to see Spider-Man go through like a shitty time in one movie, you know? But not in the next movie. Not for like 3 movies straight, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. What do you think about the... well, was gonna say, what do you think about Tom Holland? Do you like his Spider-Man?
You know, not really, to be honest.
Okay. I like him. I like. You know what's weird? Is I like. Okay, so if I had to like list it, I think that Toby is the best Peter, right? Andrew Garfield is a really good like actual Spider-Man, like in terms of like quippy like one-liners and stuff like that. But then like Tom Holland kind of falls somewhere in the middle. But Tom Holland suffers from like having way too many gadgets, in my opinion. Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with that. It almost seems like an Iron Man Jr.
Yeah. I don't know why they gave him so many
Or like
gadgets,
just a spider-themed Iron Man.
Yeah. I like how much of a kid Tom acts. Yeah, I mean, I still want to see. I want to see him.
I think
mature.
he's too small, though. I mean, it looks like.
He's too
I know Spider-Man's not supposed to be huge, but he's still kind of frail looking.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe a little bit taller. I don't know. It's gonna be weird seeing him as Nathan Drake.
Oh yeah.
That was a weird pick as well. That was just like oh man, like y'all just are sucking Tom Holland's dick right now. He's just like,
someone made a joke that like when that casting was announced that his girlfriend would be played by the girl in Stranger Things. Like, it's not real, but I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of how they do casting nowadays for these things, though. You know what movie I didn't see was the what was that? I kind of guessed we got on a tangent towards like Marvel related stuff, but the New Mutants. Did you see the New Mutants?
No, I did not. It is on HBO, but I haven't seen it because they kept getting delayed, and I just forgot about it. It was delayed like 3 years.
The Last of Us casting is much weirder. Yeah. I'm not so much opposed to what's his name, Pablo or whatever, as much as I am with the girls casting, but yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Casting nowadays it's weird when it comes to casting, because like, yeah. Again, there's like this whole there's this whole like mixing of like Twitter and like pop culture. I guess you could, not pop culture, but like, I don't know how to describe it.
There's too much of a war on cast or on acting.
Yeah, there's like war on acting and just like always miscasting in Hollywood, and it really fucking, yeah, it sucks, man. Logan was the true ending. I didn't watch Dark Phoenix. Yeah, Logan was great.
You know, Logan has a black and white version as well. I kind of forgot about it.
Oh, does it really?
Yeah.
I did not know that. I had no idea.
Because I remember when Snyder said he wanted to do the Justice is Gray thing, like people were saying, like the haters were saying, oh, you know, he's so pretentious, like superhero movies don't need to be in black and white and this and that, and everyone totally forgot that Logan had a black and white version just a few years ago as well.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's weird. Zack Snyder gets a lot of hate for no fucking reason, man. He really does.
It's such bullshit, because you talk to everyone that's worked with him, they all say he's the nicest guy and like the coolest director.
Oh, he seems like the chillest fucking guy. Like, honestly, Zack Snyder, like, I was thinking about it earlier, like, Zack Snyder totally probably smokes pot. Like, he totally looks like he does, and he acts like he does sometimes, personally. I don't know. He's just like, that. He gives that vibe to me. I feel like he's always wearing the same fucking vest as well. Maybe I'm crazy, but... But, dude, yeah, I don't know. Zack Snyder, he seems like a wonderful guy, man. I don't get it.
Unlike Mr. Whedon, who has a pretty bad reputation.
He rambles a lot. Yeah, but you know, I mean, that's like, you know, I
think he has what's it called? Like a condition, I guess, like an anxiety type of
Yeah,
thing.
I was gonna say, I think that he's just like really, like he's a little shy. You know what I mean? Like I
I mean,
like,
I'm kind of the same way sometimes, so like
yeah,
so I
like
can sort of spot that in people.
yeah, like I like that characteristic about a person. Like that's not something that I dislike. You know, personally, it just means that they're maybe a little nervous. You know, like a little bit of like a job interview or something. You know, you might get a little bit nervous and you ramble a little bit too much about a specific topic or something. I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
That's why his wife does all like the producing stuff.
Yeah. You know, he's got the eye though, and the he's good at composing. I've said it before. He's great at composing shots. You know, some of his shots are fucking beautiful. I don't get it, man.
Definitely a visual storyteller.
Yeah, like yeah, even just like with his color schemes and everything, like I think it's beautiful. I don't know. Like I heard someone complain that like watching the Snyder cut felt like they were watching a movie with like a blue lens on the entire day or something, like the entire time. And I was just like, I mean, yeah, but like I don't know. It's such a stupid complaint. It personally, like I
Oh,
get,
because it's not saturated or whatever.
yeah, because it's like not oversaturated or it's like a little desaturated the film. But then if you like look at certain comic books, it's like there are certain comic book lines that like the images are just like completely desaturated too, and people are like, "Oh, this is a like, you know, some of those are the greatest comics of all time." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Like, if you look at the Justice League, like they saturated the hell out of that. Like Batman's not even black in that movie. He's like kind of slightly blue. I don't know if you noticed, but like you can see like his suit's kind of blue, and then Flash is super red, and Amy Adams has like super orange hair.
yeah, no. I mean, they turned the saturation dial completely up all the way. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I like his style personally. Like, you know, the one comic book, I don't have it out right now, but like let me go get it real quick. Just like as an example.
That one comic.
So like let's say we're talking about like the Dark Knight Returns, right? Like
Yep.
even if you look at the Dark Knight Returns, just like the way that the pictures are done, like it's not like it's really desaturated, some of these images, you know what I mean? And so it's like it's weird to me that like people have like this preconceived notion about what a superhero movie, like even just like the color scheme of what a movie is supposed to look like in regards to like a yeah.
A lot of it comes from like the popularity of Marvel movies because
This would
you
never
know
make it to live screen. Is this lady with her her Nazi nipple
oh yeah,
covers.
yeah. What's her name? Bruno.
Yeah. How do I adjust this so that it's, look at her Nazi nipple covers.
It's not even a bra. It's like I don't know what it is. It's like a sticker.
Yeah, the sticker things. Yeah, this is a good scene too. But still, like,
Where he's
yeah.
disguised as the grandma.
Yeah, exactly. Where he's described as the grandma, yeah. Yeah. It would be so interesting if we got to see a Ben Affleck do this and then have like a Carrot Kelly Robin. That'd be interesting. I'd like that. But classy lady. Yeah, she's a lady of
Certainly hope so.
much class. We will use the old ways. We're using the old ways, man. We got the hashtag. We got the hashtags.
They should do, because what, Batman's 55 in the book, I think.
Is he?
So like when Ben Affleck turns 55, then they should make it.
Just make him grow a mustache. Even though he does shave his mustache. I forgot how old he is in it. I was about to go looking, but then I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to find that in here. It's on some specific random page, probably. Restore the Snyderverse. Hashtag restore the Snyderverse for sure.
You know the theory that he kills Joker when he snaps his neck, and then like he hallucinates Joker talking to him after that? You heard that theory?
No, you mean in the... Oh, wait. In this one? In the Dark Knight Returns? Or,
Yeah, when they're in the tunnel of love and...
Oh, really? Like that...
Because, like, the speech bubble is faded as if it's like as if it's a thought and not a dialogue bubble.
Oh, again, here it is again with the tunnel of love, right? Batman and Joker fighting in the tunnel of love. There you go. Another love reference. They're just like bound to love each other. You know what I mean? Rank X movie. Wait. Rank X-Men movies. X-Men movies.
The Wolverine's one count? Because I really hated X-Men Origins.
Was that... Oh, the X-Men Wolverine Origins movie?
Yeah.
Wasn't there 2 Wolverine movies?
There was that. No, there's 3. There's X-Men Origins, there's The Wolverine, and then there's Logan.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but The Wolverine is the one where he's like in like Japan or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I forgot that one even fucking existed. Yeah, I guess Logan's the only one out of all of those that even should get talked about. I don't know what my ranking for the X-Men movies would
I'm not
probably
the biggest fan of Logan, but I liked
I think Days of
the first half a lot.
I think
Mr. X.
I think Days of Future
Professor
Past
X
is probably my favorite of all of them. Honestly. But yeah.
I think I would agree with that.
Yeah. And yeah. Sorry, what? Go on.
And the Days of no, the hell's the First Class? I like First Class too.
Yeah. First Class is all those ones were really good. And yeah, I really like the stuff with Xavier at the beginning too. That shit kind of hurt though. I don't like seeing fucking what's his name? Patrick Stewart old. Patrick Stewart's always been the same age in my mind, and like that was the first time where I was like, oh no, he's old now.
Yeah, he lost a lot of weight for that movie.
Yeah.
He looked like my grandfather.
Yeah, I was just like, no. He looks like he's dying. I cried at that scene. What annoyed me is that they lay Logan. Wait, they lay Logan a lot? What do you mean?
I think she means to say that they say Logan a lot.
Oh, they say Logan a lot.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe they got laid a lot.
Logan, Days of Future Past, X-Men 2, X-Men United, X-Men First Class, Apocalypse, Wolverine. Yeah, I would say mine is somewhat similar, except I'd probably switch Days of Future Past and Logan, and then I'd put
I don't
First
remember
Class
too much
higher.
about the first 3 movies. Just that the third one was kind of bad.
Yeah. I just remember the Juggernaut scene, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. If you could have any solo film though come out of for the Snyderverse, what would you pick? Just thinking about it. Like
For this definitely the Ben Affleck movie with Deathstroke.
the Ben Affleck one. Hey, that was supposed to be. That was supposed to be a. It's supposed to have the Joker in it too, right? I'm pretty sure I read
Uh,
somewhere that. Yeah.
I
Go on.
don't know, but I know Deathstroke was supposed to be like the main guy. I mean,
Huh.
like
Yeah.
that's what Justice League was supposed to set up, as you saw.
Yeah. That would have been dope. I would have. Yeah. I thought I heard somewhere that it was supposed to be a movie featuring like a little bit about like what happened to Robin or something like that. And I know Batgirl was supposed to be in it, but how
Yeah,
about
that's the Deathstroke movie.
Deadpool? What do you mean about? What do you mean? Wait, you guys see X-Men 2? That one is very good. I forgot what happens in X-Men 2. You want me to put Deadpool on my list? Does Deadpool count as an X-Men movie? Deadpool doesn't count as an X-Men movie. I guess the X-Men are in it.
I guess, right? Because
You know what though? I like the X-Men's portrayal, or I like the characters in those movies. I really like what's her name? The bald chick. Megasonic Teenage Warhead. I fucking love her. That was my chick in that movie. I was just like, oh man, she's fucking reminds me of me when I was a teen, just being like a hot-headed, stupid, you know. I only seen X-Men Apocalypse once 5 years ago. Why is it mixed? I I I I didn't hate X-Men Apocalypse, honestly. I thought like they did Apocalypse alright. Yeah. I wasn't like hugely like opposed to it though. You know? Like as much as everybody else was. I I didn't dislike Dark Phoenix either. Like I don't know. Yeah.
I didn't see Dark Phoenix. That's one I did not see.
I didn't hate it, man. I didn't hate it, that's for sure. I don't, yeah. But yeah. I'm trying to think about like yeah. I'm just thinking about like the future of DC in my head, personally. But yeah. And just like yeah. I would love to see a Zatanna movie as well. I'm pretty sure that they said that they were gonna do a Zatanna movie at one point.
Yeah, they are, but you know, at the same time, it's J.J. Abrams and his group, so I'm not sure.
Is it?
Oh yeah, because they're kind of taking over from like Snyder's leaving, and they're kind of replacing him with J.J.
Oh, is that what's going on? I thought it was just like JJ was just hired for the Superman movie.
No, they did they made a huge deal, like half, what was it, like $50 billion deal or something?
What?
I don't know how much. Let me look this up.
That is
But it was
insane.
a huge deal that they made with JJ.
I did not know that.
Okay, not billion. I'm going crazy. The deal is reportedly 250 million.
Still. And is it just it? What does it say though? Is it just for how many movies is it for? Zatanna's my
It
bae.
just
She is bae.
doesn't say. It just says signed exclusivity deal. So he's gonna make, I guess, a certain amount of movies exclusively for
Exclusively
WB.
for WB. Yeah. Dude, I don't like Zack Snyder. I. What is I? Not Zack Snyder. Sorry, J.J. Abrams.
I was like,
I do not like J.J. Abrams. What movie did J.J. Abrams direct that has gotten that like what movies has J.J. Abrams made that like is good?
well, he did a lot of TV. I mean, he made Lost and
Okay,
Alias. I liked Lost, even though it got kind of stupid like after season 4.
it's not like I don't know.
He's kind of like the reboot guy, and it kind of annoys me.
He did like super. He did a Star Trek, right? I liked his first Star Trek movie. Computer, stop. I liked his first Star Trek movie a little bit, but then after that, I haven't liked a single fucking thing that he's ever made. So,
So
I
it
don't know.
says here the movie that he directed was Mission Impossible 3, and I did see that in theaters
Oh,
2006.
I don't know, man. I'm not a JJ fan. I'm
Yeah.
not. Yeah, he's just ruined too many like in my mind, he's ruined too many franchises. The only JJ show I liked was Fringe, and Lost was okay. Fringe, I've heard about Fringe. I haven't seen Lost though either. So I can't really talk about like, you know, because I've heard that Lost is great up until the end or something like that.
Yeah, pretty much. Like past season 4, it gets kind of stupid because that's when the writer's strike happened.
Ah, okay. Word, I remember when that happened. Force Awakens was great the first time I saw it, but that was 6 years ago. I don't know. I walked out of the movie theater with Force Awakens being like, that was the biggest nostalgia, like, dick jerk I've ever felt in my life. Like, like I felt a little bit like, Disney, like, you know, just kind of came up to me and was like, yeah, you like that, don't you? You like seeing Han Solo again, don't you?
Well, it worked. Well, it worked.
Yeah, but I was just like, I don't know. Something about it I didn't like. There was something about it that I was like, I liked it at first, but there was something about it that I was just like very skeptical about, you know?
Yep.
And then I ended up just hating everything about the new Star Wars. I don't know. I just hope. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I don't know where like he got all this clout from, because
Yeah, where did he get all the clout from? I don't get it.
I guess because he did TV and then he did Mission Impossible 3 and then Star Trek. But I don't know who at WB thought it was a good idea to sign him to an exclusivity deal.
Throne room scene, The Last Jedi. Wasn't impressed, personally. There's so many better fights than that one. The only cool thing I liked about the throne room fight is the last little part of it where Rey catches the lightsaber and she's like, Bzz. But besides that, I'm just like, nah. Toss that. You know? And then the last movie, you know, yeah. Have you seen all the Star Wars movies?
I have, but I have not seen those Disney fan fiction movies.
Okay. Oh. Oh, okay.
Because Star Wars died in 2012.
Oops. I forgot. I keep forgetting to change this back.
I will say I did see Rogue One, and I gave that a chance because it was a spin-off, but even though everyone's jizzing all over it, I still didn't see anything impressive.
Now I wonder.
But yeah, the Vader stuff was cool, but it's not worth 2 hours for like a 1 minute scene.
I loved it. I loved Rogue One. Maybe I'm just a fanboy. I don't know. I didn't see Rise of the Skywalker because of COVID. Solo was funny. I actually enjoyed Solo as well. A lot of people hated Solo. I didn't dislike it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like,
Solo flopped though, right?
it did flop, yeah, but it still had like a lot of really cool things that.
And then
I
they
had
did
always
that
wanted
mall
to see,
scene,
so.
which a lot of people complained about because it was totally pointless.
Yeah. Well, we don't know yet. We don't know.
Well, we're not going to see what's his name, Ray Parker. Ray Park,
Yeah.
come back
Ray Parker
again.
come back. Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Oh, you want to know something funny? Is when they first announced that Ray Porter was going to be Darkseid, I thought it was Ray Park at first. Like they just confused the name. Like I thought they got the name wrong. I'm like, really? They're gonna have this dude
You
as
know,
Darkseid?
Ray Porter is another guy that's like always tweeting stuff too, as
Yeah,
well.
right.
He's super on it. That's funny though. That would have been a terrible casting if they casted him as if they casted Ray Part. What? Yeah, whatever. Darth Maul.
Have you heard what he sounds like? He's like a Scottish guy.
Yeah. They just use him for mocap, but that's it.
So he's basically a stunt man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's essentially what he is. But yeah. Now my question. Yeah. I guess. See, now that just made me think. I don't even know why that made me think about this. If the Snyderverse isn't canon, but they're going to talk about it in Black Adam, does that make it canon? Because they said that they're going to talk about it or at least say something about it in Black Adam.
Where did
right?
they say that?
I'm pretty sure that there was something that said something about that. What do you think of Jim Carrey as Joker in the new Batman movie? Jim Carrey as the Joker. I wouldn't mind that, probably. I feel like he would actually be a decent for that.
I think it might be too close to his Riddler stuff unless he changes dramatically. Because even in the Sonic movie, it was basically just Ace Ventura, or how he usually is.
Is that who you would like? Judge Dredd was such a great movie. I loved Judge Dredd. Judge Dredd is one of those movies that I need to fucking go back and rewatch.
Stallone one?
Is that Stallone in that movie?
Well, because they remade it.
Yeah.
Like 10 years
yeah.
ago with someone else.
The one that they made recently, I liked.
Okay, yeah, that's not Stallone.
Okay. I like Judge Dredd, but yeah. There's 2 Dredd movies. Huh. Who would you want, Ramon, as the Joker? Would you want Jim Carrey as like a Joker in the new Batman series? You know, does that Batman movie line up with like what? So there's the Flash movie coming out, right?
Yep.
And the Flash movie, do you think that the Flash movie is going to rewrite the DC universe?
You know, it's impossible to say, but I think that they will probably try to. I mean, they could always change, they could always do reshoots or whatever, but I think that is kind of the plan. And, you know, the rumor is that Ben Affleck will be killed off or something. And then so it'll only be Flash, Momoa, and Gal Gadot remaining.
And then what about Henry Cavill?
Well, we already know what happened to him, right?
No. Well, I mean, we know what happened to him.
For some reason, WB doesn't want him around.
Well, we know what happened to him IRL, but yeah, I saw a thing. I heard about that on Facebook. I heard a rumor that Henry Cavill unfollowed WB and DC on Instagram. I don't know if he even has an Instagram, but
no, he does have Instagram, but that was actually not true because he never followed them in the first place.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that was debunked.
That's funny. Yeah, I have a feeling that they're going to try to merge that new Batman movie. I have a feeling that they're trying to merge universes, though, at this point.
Well, they probably will. They're going to do, like, allegedly, like a multiverse Justice League or something like that.
A multiverse Justice League, interesting.
So that's probably where that Black Superman will come in.
But they're saying that that's just a standalone right now.
Oh, you know, they say a lot of things, but
that would be so weird. If if DC goes with like multiverse Justice League type stuff for the future of Justice League, that would be such a bad idea.
This whole thing is a bad idea. I mean, do they keep rebooting and instead of, we already have a Superman that like 99% of us really like. Like I can't think of a more like if you were to design what Superman would look like as a human, like I don't think you could get any closer than Henry Cavill, except for maybe the teeth, because he has some crooked teeth. But that's pretty damn close. And
Yeah.
then to just like throw him away after like he only has one solo movie, and just like throw him away on his birthday is just pretty insulting.
Yeah, I mean, if I were Henry Cavill, I mean, I feel like he's even responded to it too. It's just like he's just kind of like, I don't know, I don't know what's going on, and it's weird because he's so open to playing the role still,
Yep.
and it's like you don't get actors often willing to play a role for like just because they love the role. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like you have actors usually getting like fatigue of like a role, but Henry Cavill was just like all in it for this Superman stuff, and then they just like ditched him. It makes no fucking sense, dude.
It's rumored that, I don't know if this is true, but like I've read that he wants more money than like he, I guess, deserves, quote unquote. So like I think maybe that could be a
I feel like that's
point of contention,
bullshit.
but who knows?
I feel like that's bullshit. Guillermo del Toro wanted to do Justice League Dark. What about
He tried
Justice
to do
League
that
Dark?
for almost 10 years, I think.
I would love a Justice League Dark. I love the Justice League Dark movie. That's a great movie. Yeah, and I think
JJ's doing that, right? Or his group is doing Justice League Dark.
Oh, really?
Yep.
God damn it. Why, dude? What the fuck? Why JJ? Like, I don't understand, dude.
It's all about connections and who's cock you're sucking.
Yeah, but it's just like, I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me. But if I fail 2 big assignments in school, I usually failed the class. You know what I mean? Like, or not failed the class, but you don't get promoted to like the head of the fucking student body board. Or you know what I mean? Like, he flunked 2 fucking series already. Like, why?
Well, they both made money, and I guess that's what they care about.
I guess so, right? Fuck. My finger is dry as all hell. Justice League Dark Apocalypse War. There's also another Justice League Dark movie, isn't there?
Yeah.
I know that there's also
the cartoon one.
Yeah. There's two of them, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, there's a really good Solo Spectre film. I don't know if you've seen the Solo Spectre, not film, but it's like a short. Have you seen that? It's like,
maybe.
It's like 10 minutes. If you haven't seen it, you should definitely just watch it after this. It's super short, super.
Oh, is that the detective one in like
the
40s? Yeah, I did see it.
Yeah,
where he's like a ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that one. That one's so good. It's such a good.
There's also the Phantom Stranger, I remember.
Yeah, yeah. I saw the Spectre short. Did you see the Did you guys both see the Death short? Lady Death short? If not, that one's also good, but it's really sad and depressing. But it's also just a look at a look at like a Sandman character, because that's the Sandman's sister, so that's why I was like, I love that. I loved seeing her because that's my girl right there. That's my bae, you know? Death is really cool. Yeah, I love Death in the.
It's sad, man. It's depressing.
It is depressing, but I mean, that's what makes it a good story. I mean, she's Lady Death. I mean, she's not. I mean, they gave her a solo short film. I mean, it's not going to be the most. It's not going to be the. I don't know. You know what I mean? It ain't going to be a happy film. Ain't going to be happy. I was like 9 when I first saw the Spectre short. Oh yeah, and then they also have the Green Arrow one too, right? With Black Canary, where
at the airport.
Yeah, and he does he propose to her during that? I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Man, I would love to see a good Oliver Queen with like a. We haven't gotten like an Oliver Queen with like an actual like Green Arrow like. Little goatee thing going on. They kind of did it in the Arrowverse, but they didn't get it down completely. But yeah, I would love to see that, man. Yeah. In 10 years, if Ben Affleck is willing to come back as this Batman, how funny would it be if in 10 years they brought back this Batman and they brought back the TV show's Green Arrow for a movie? That'd be funny.
Never say never, but at the same time, I'm not sure I want like look, I love these characters and stuff, but at the same time, I'd rather like have them stay on the shelves than have some shitty producer or director make a movie and just have some garbage that is made.
I gotta finish Arrow. I have 2 seasons left, but it drags so much I wanted to quit. Yeah, it drags towards the end, but the very end is actually pretty good. I do like the very end of it. I love the CW shows. I don't know if you guys like the CW shows. Who would win this fight, Superman or Goku? Now that's a difficult question to answer because
again.
Yeah.
Well, Goku can't breathe in space, right? So Superman just takes him to space.
Can he not breathe? No, he can breathe in space. He can breathe in space.
Not that I remember. I've never seen any.
Have you not seen any of the Dragon Ball Super?
No.
Dragon Ball Super is great. GB versus Ludic.
I don't know. Like I read what happens in Super, and I'm just like, it's like all the transformations are just different colors. Like you got pink, blue, red,
no,
golden Frieza.
See, so the thing about it, I don't know who would win in a fight. It was Goku or Superman, because if you have Superman where like he's like, I forgot what the name of that Superman is, but like the Superman where he's like lives in a sun for a bajillion years and then he turns gold and is able to like make Lois out of like reality or some shit like that. Like Superman can get so strong. I don't know.
That's like Dr. Manhattan stuff.
Yeah. Superman though can get to that level of power. So I guess it depends what level of power you're talking about. If we're talking about just like regular powered Superman versus regular powered Goku, probably Goku, just because of Ultra Instinct at this point in time, I would say. Just because, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm a big Dragon Ball Z fan too, so some say Superman, some say Goku. I don't know. If you think about it though, like Superman, he's really strong and all, but Goku fights like literal gods, you know what I mean? And like he's trained with gods and he's learned to like control the power of gods, right? Like Ultra Instinct is the ability to like react without even thinking, right? So like Goku would just be able to block everything. Like you can't hit him when he's in Ultra Instinct, you know what I mean?
An eraser.
Yeah, I mean like you just can't touch them. They can be easily defeated if you have an eraser. Yep. True. That just reminded me of the last scene from The Killing Joke. Is it The Killing Joke? With like the author on the last page. Is that one? I don't remember. Or it's like you see the writer of the story at the end. Or the SpongeBob episode. But yeah, man. I want to. I'm gonna say this in a little. I'm gonna talk about this a little bit more in my video. But the writer that they picked for the new Superman movie,
Oh boy.
I don't completely dislike him, right? Like, I don't want to just throw shade on him just for the fact, like, just for the thing of throwing shade. He has some controversial statements. That is not even a question of a doubt, right? But what he stands for and what he, like, fights for politically, he has done a Black Panther line. I think it would be really interesting to have him write a story for Vixen. I don't know if you know much about Vixen, but, like, I feel like Vixen...
all I know is she's kind of like Cheetah.
So essentially, she has like a talisman that she inherits from like her family lineage. She's like part of an African tribe, and she essentially can inherit the properties of any animal that she thinks of by touching her talisman. And it's just like very much based on you know, it reminds me a lot of Black Panther, and he's done a Black Panther run, right? Like, he's done an entire series on Black Panther. So it's like he's already proven that he can write a good, like, a solid story regarding, like, interracial or, racial political issues, right? And then with a Vixen movie, if you have her, like, based in Africa or whatever, and then you want to have her come here, like, you know, the story of, like, how maybe, like, her ancestors were, you know, came here through whatever, you know, through slavery or whatever, or like through those types of means. You could have like a really interesting story, really interesting story revolving around Vixen. And I think that would be like a perfect fit for him. But in terms of a Superman movie, weird fucking choice, right?
Well, there's obviously an agenda there.
Yeah, that's yeah. I don't know.
Did you see his recent Captain America nonsense?
I did not. What did he say?
No, because this was like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. Because I guess he's been writing Captain America, and you know Jordan Peterson?
Yeah.
So he basically like took Red Skull and Captain America and basically made him Jordan Peterson, and just like attributed like a lot of his attributes to Red Skull. So he's basically kind of like the equivalent there, and then like Peterson took it, like, and he took it and he changed it into a meme, and like now he's like selling merchandise based off of it.
Wait, this is a comic?
Yeah.
They can be easily defeated if you... Oh, wait. I don't think it's in the Killing Joke. What, the erasure thing that I was talking about? I think it is in the Killing Joke. Forgot, though. Yeah. Yeah, man. I just think... I think that movie will get canceled.
If it doesn't get canceled, no one's gonna see it.
I mean, if it doesn't get canceled, anyone who, like... I mean, I don't think I would watch it just out of, like, purely fandom for the Snyderverse, right?
Well, I certainly won't.
Like, just completely out of spite. Not even out of, like, the fact that, like, I wouldn't be interested in seeing... Like, I would be slightly interested to see if it's, like, bad or good or whatever, you know?
Like, I don't see how casuals or international audiences won't be like, won't see this and be like, well, what the fuck is this? That doesn't look like Superman. Like, if you show this in China or other countries, are gonna be like, well, that's not, you know, what Superman's supposed to look like. Or like what happened to Henry Cavill, like with no explanation.
Yeah, no, it's true. That's very true, man. That's very true. Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah. But how do you continue the DC universe without a Superman? You know?
Just bring Henry back. I don't understand. Like, everyone likes him. We want to see like his Superman grow. He's only had one movie, so it's. I don't know. He must have like stolen someone's girlfriend or something behind the scenes to make them hate him.
That's true. I have no fucking idea, dude. Batman kills Joker at the end of Killing Joke. Yep. I'll be the only one who watches it because there's no good movies in theaters right now. True. There is no good movies in theaters.
There's hardly any movies in theaters right now. Well, they're starting to come back.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna see Army of the Dead tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm just not about movie theaters anymore, I don't think. unless it's only a theatrical release. I feel like streaming services gotta keep doing their thing. Are there gonna be movies that now just go straight to theater still again? I have no idea.
Well, I mean, I think so because a lot of the filmmakers want theaters, and a lot of studios get most of their monies from theaters because they have deals and stuff, and people like Nolan really like theaters or like traditional, and they want they want those to continue, and a lot of people still do as well because they like the community aspect and
GB
stuff
doesn't
like that. But personally, I'm more grown to streaming stuff. Like the last movie I saw in theaters was Sonic, and I almost got into a conflict with someone based off of they were in my seat, and I was saying, "Hey, you're in my seat," and they just kind of didn't understand, and I almost got pretty upset right there. But he eventually moved because like shit like that is, and then there's like people talking and people spilling their drinks all over the floor, and like you can just watch it at home.
A bad movie experience can totally ruin a movie for sure. I have seen the Mortal Kombat movie. What did you think about it, Raymond? I'm interested in knowing what you thought about it. Did you see the new Mortal Kombat, Ludic? Did you watch it with me?
I was there, remember?
Oh yeah, okay. I don't remember half of anything.
It was really cheesy. Even like the blood stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I'd still want to see a second one. I would love to give it another shot. Yeah, the Mortal Kombat movie was weird though. The Mortal Kombat movie was some of the effects, man. Some of the effects in the Mortal Kombat movie had me, because I can do a little bit of special effects myself, so it's just like,
right.
When I see like special effects that I can do in like 30 minutes, like I'm just like, nah, man. Nah, not in a movie that I'm supposed to be paying to go see. Nah.
Did you see Godzilla versus Kong?
I didn't see that one. It was alright.
Yeah, I saw it. Was alright,
but the fight.
It's basically what you would expect.
The fights were great. Sorry. Wait, what were you saying though? Go say what you were gonna.
No, I was saying Godzilla and Kong were basically what you would expect. Like you don't give a shit at all about the human characters or their like they barely have any character.
Let them fight. I just remember that line from the other one.
Yeah.
Or like the trailer or something. I forgot where he's like, "Let them fight."
It has a little bit of BVS in it, actually. Like you can see where, like, I don't want to give too much away because you haven't seen it, but like, especially towards the end, there's some elements there. So it's basically a monster version of that, but
a Martha
kind of worse.
Scene? Female Godzilla was your mother too? What? Godzilla versus Kong is Batman versus Superman. Raymond seems to agree. You know what? I thought the choreography dude, for Raymond, the choreography in Mortal Kombat though was dope as fuck, especially for that first scene. That first scene, the choreography was dope. But that main character, man, his special power, like getting his fucking ass kicked. Like, seriously. I will repeat this until the day I die. The main character gets his ass kicked so hard that he grows literal plot armor. And that's what his power was at the end of the movie. It was just like literal plot armor that you could see on his body that helps him defeat the enemies. I was just like, oh god. But yeah. Yeah. It was also really fast, right? Like, I feel like it could have been a great movie if they had just slowed down a little bit. Maybe just insert like another hour of character development, or like, because it was just
Apparently they cut out lots of fights from what I
really.
heard.
GB really liked Kano. Yeah, dude, Kano fucking stole the show. Kano was the best. There's one thing that I have done in regards to the Mortal Kombat movie after watching it, and that is go and look up scenes of Kano in the games now, because I fell in love with that character. I was just like, man, he is a piece of shit. I like him. Like, you know? Yeah, Kano was cool. Yeah, Kano was cool as fuck. I was like, damn, he's a piece of shit. But I like him, you know? Like, I like those characters sometimes, you know? If you're a big enough piece of shit and you say things the right way, you can get a good laugh out of me for sure. And that's what Kano definitely did, get a good laugh out of me, for definitely. So, yeah. That actor was a good pick too. I don't know who that actor is or was, but yeah, I fuck with him. I fuck with that actor. I'm so surprised that half the stuff that was said in that movie though during the table scene, like Twitter didn't fucking have a heart attack over that shit. Like Joffrey from Game of Thrones, exactly. He was horrible, but in a good way. Exactly. You know what's funny about that character is that the character that played Joffrey, the actor that played Joffrey, he actually never watched Game of Thrones, which is, yeah, funny. He's like, everybody thinks I'm just such a shitty person in real life now. And
You mean the actor?
Yeah. The actor who played Joffrey. He was just like, everybody thinks that I'm actually like that. And I'm not.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I feel bad for you, kind of.
No, that usually happens when you're typecast.
He also quit acting. Did he really? Oh. Then I feel bad. Probably because of that. Because people hated, like, you know. Cabal is the one that killed Liu Kang. Is he like he was like the big bad guy, right? Really? He quit because people shit on him so much? Oh. What's the actor of the Star Wars boy? You know who I'm talking about?
Star Wars boy.
Yeah, he's in a new movie coming out. And I was just like, holy shit, I thought he quit acting years ago.
Oh, you mean Hayden Christensen?
No, the other one. The one who looks like he lives in a straight trailer park now.
You mean Jake Lloyd?
Yes,
like
Jake.
Young Anakin?
Jake Lloyd.
Yeah, he quit a long time ago. I think that was his only movie.
Jake Lloyd, no, Jake Lloyd's in a new movie. I definitely saw him in a movie, and I was just like, I saw him in a trailer for a movie, and I was just like, what the fuck?
No.
Yeah, wait, no, is it? Dude, I swear. It was either
It's not on screen, by the way.
Oh, yeah, sorry. It was either Jake Lloyd or somebody else. Oh, this isn't even the right fucking page. God damn it. Just pop that in there. Maybe it wasn't Jake Lloyd. Maybe it was... Is he the I See Dead People kid?
No, that's Haley Joel Osment.
Oh.
Or Joe. I think that's his name.
Oh.
He's also the voice of Sora. You should know. You're a Kingdom Hearts guy, right?
This is true. Yeah. I forgot about that actually too. What's his name?
Haley Joel Osmond.
Haley Joel Osmond. Yeah, this guy. Shit, sorry. Let me
He
share.
still looks the same, except he's got like
Except he's got a beard now.
a neck beard.
Yeah. He really does look the same. Well, it's so strange how similar he still looks. Reptile looked like Lizard from Amazing Spider-Man. Dude, I thought that too. I thought that as well. I remember I said it out loud too. I was like, is there like a lizard character or like a reptile or something? I forgot what I said. Because I thought that there was a character like that, but I wasn't 100% sure because I'm not like a huge Mortal Kombat person, right? But like, yeah, I don't know.
You know, since they did the Mortal Kombat movie, and the people who make Mortal Kombat games also made Injustice, why can't we get an Injustice movie, which would basically be Justice League 2?
I like that thinking. I like that thinking. That is very true. I ran out of water.
Sense.
I'm sad. I don't want to get up. I hate getting up when I'm streaming. Jake Lloyd and Edward Furlong both had rough times after Hollywood. Yeah, it's. I feel like, yeah, being like famous can either like, I don't know. It's a lot of pressure, right? You have like a lot of people watching you all at once. Like I can't imagine being like a child actor. He said he wanted to focus on other things. Wait, who is that? Will Whedon? Oh, Jake Lloyd. Are you talking about?
He got bullied like hell, apparently.
He got bullied like hell, yeah. I know that he got bullied like hell because of Star Wars, yeah. Which is sad because he was like, what, like 10 years old at the time?
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean, when you're that age, shit affects you. Give me 1 sec. I need to get some shit. Oh, what up, Dark? How are you?
Dark voice. I'm actually gonna get something as well.
Yeah, I figured we would just give this this platform a shot, you know, since why not, you know? And here we are doing our Restore the Snyderverse podcast, you know? Quote unquote. It's kind of just chatting. It's fun though. I enjoy just talking, just chatting movies and Snyderverse stuff. What's better is that the company making Mortal Kombat games is owned by Warner Brothers. What is it? Is that like Take-Two? You there, Ludic?
Yeah, I'm here. I went to get water.
Oh, okay. Nah, you good. I was just wondering. I was like, questioning for a second if you were still there or not. Now let's turn this into an Assassin's Creed podcast. No, still talking about everything Snyderverse related. Everything Snyderverse related. And everything in between. Dark, have you watched the Snyder Cut yet? How are you? I hope you got my message. Sorry that I didn't see your message for a while, by the way. I don't know if, yeah. I won't talk more about, you know, live, but yeah. Sorry I didn't see that. Yes? Assassin's Creed is awesome. Assassin's Creed is awesome. I love Assassin's Creed. Great
Oh, did
series.
the DLC come out today or yesterday?
Oh, right. Wait, did the DLC come out? Or is it come out tomorrow? It might come out tomorrow.
All I know is I saw a bunch of reviews for it, so I assume so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Or did it get good reviews? How did it...
It's basically you said it's the same thing in the regular game.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm just gonna turn this off for one moment. My camera, just for half a second, if you guys don't mind. Just, had to, just clean the pipes, I want to take the conversation we had during Alan Wake to private chat to avoid ruining the stream atmosphere. Yeah, sorry I didn't see that.
Alan Wake.
I don't check DMs, man, on Twitter, on Twitch. I really don't. I'm
Oh, you
on.
mean the whispers?
Yeah, the whispers thing. I don't check those. I'm barely on Twitch unless I'm
You're pretty
streaming.
bad with messages, aren't you?
I'm really bad with messages. You probably know. You're probably like, he's ignoring me, and I'm just over here like, I'm trying to render stuff and cuts and edit stuff. I can't
Like,
message.
can your computer only open like one application?
No, it's not that. It's just like I have ADHD, so like when I'm focusing on something, when I'm focusing on something, I like laser focus on something, and I'm just like, this is all I'm gonna do for right now, like. And if I like distract myself in any way,
Then you'll forget.
I'll start forgetting about what I'm doing. I'll open up League of Legends. Go on. So when I start working, I toss everything to the side. I'm just like, nah, Discord, close this off.
Not a multitasker.
No, definitely not. Have you guys played the new Resident Evil game? Nah, I am planning on playing it. There's a lot of people playing it right now, though. So you're playing it, right?
A little bit.
Yeah, you were.
I tried it on hardcore mode because I read someone said that the standard was a little too easy, so I tried on hardcore, and then like I couldn't even get past this one part, so I just had to restart it in normal mode. Because like I was just running out of ammo, and there was like 15 of these dudes, and like I had no idea where to go. So this is like right at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I mean, that's one of those games though, Resident Evil, where like if you know what to do, you can just like run it through everything, right? There's already.
Well, pretty much. It's kind of like I wouldn't say it's made for speed running, but it definitely has that community.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm not a speed running type. Like I like to take my time. I like to find things, even if I played the game 100 times. Like, because I'll be like, oh shit, I never realized this before. Like I was playing even in San Andreas, which came out in 2004. Like I had no idea that if you're taking your girlfriend out on a date, like another girlfriend can find out, and then
I
you'll
watched
get in
that
trouble.
happen. Yeah, I watched that happen. That was hilarious. Yeah, those small mechanics, dude, in video games, can really create like a good atmosphere of a game. You know what I mean? So I hope, I really hope that what is it? Is it Rocksteady that did the Spider-Man game? Wasn't it rumored that they were going to do a Superman game?
Rocksteady did Arkham games.
And who did the
Insomniac does the Spider-Man.
Yeah. I think Rocksteady though was rumored to have a Superman game coming out though. No.
It was for a while, but it's not happening.
Word. I wonder if
that was just a rumor. That would have been cool though, but no, they're doing the Suicide Squad game instead.
I saw a great Spider-Man video today. There's like this really cool, there's like a lot of Spider-Man mods going on, or like there's a lot of superhero mods going on in the GTA community right now for some reason.
Oh yeah, with the laser
Yeah, and
Superman.
I saw a really cool Spider-Man one, and it was in like a reconstructed New York City, and I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, I was really impressed, though. Even though it was literally just a guy jumping off a building and then just like smashing onto the floor. Where the fuck did my... I am so bad. I like have like 1,000 windows open right now. Okay.
Those aren't stocks, right? Oh no, I was looking at the Discord screen.
Am I sharing my screen on Discord?
Yeah, you still are.
Ah.
Oh, it's not on the stream, but I can
Okay.
see it because we're on Discord.
Yeah. I completely... I forgot what I was... Where... Yeah, I don't know
No,
where the
whenever I
page
see
was.
charts like that now, I think of like all this crypto shit because I'm trying to get into that and learn more.
Yeah. Yeah, always good to
This
learn
shit's
about...
complicated. I mean,
Always
people
good to learn
spend
about
so much
investing.
time focusing on this.
Investing is good, man. I always say. Always good to just think about investing. I always say invest in things you like, right? So like,
Don't invest in WB.
well, if you see value in something like that, you
Oh no, it would be AT&T because they're the ones in charge, right?
yeah. How do I get back to that screen that I was on? I'm trying to get back to this. Freaking this one. Okay, there we go. Yeah, no, the sorry. I was just like trying to refocus for a second. There's a show
You were
coming to
saying about
Netflix.
Spider-Man and GTA.
Oh yeah, there's just like really cool mods coming out though for GTA in general. It makes me question some of the games. Ethan, you're out for the night. Much love, Ethan. Take care. Take care. I'll chat with you tomorrow.
Adios, Ethan Winters.
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to look up the video. I don't know how you find like videos that you watched before on YouTube.
You just go to the history.
Oh, history.
Like, yeah, right there.
Yeah, I have some weird stuff, so... Well, not weird stuff, but...
Yeah, I saw that spanking video.
Yeah, it's fake, yeah. Well, it's also just hilarious, like the thick mod for the lady... I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, God.
I can't show that here, though, I don't think.
I don't know why. Like, where does this giantess fetish come from?
I don't know either, actually. I don't know. I'm not about it, but lady, whatever her face is called, Dea whatever her face, she's definitely hot AF. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, she's thick in all the right places. I can't complain. You know what I mean?
You know, what's funny is that Capcom claims that, oh, they didn't foresee, any of this. I'm just like, yeah, right. You create like a MILF type character with like big knockers and stuff, and you expect the horny dudes out there to not notice.
We just slipped on the slider. We just slipped on the boob slider. Yeah, her proportions are crazy too. But and that makes me think of like sexuality, or like the over sexualization sometimes of some characters and stuff like that, which brings me right back to the Snyderverse. I don't know, because my mind's kind of there, but just thinking
Well, they
of like,
say sex sells, right?
yeah, but just thinking about like the Josh Whedon scene where the Flash falls on top of Gal Gadot, and like thinking of like, just thinking about how those type of scenes were Josh Whedon, right? I also just want to say Gal Gadot is just like a goddess. I'm just gonna put that out there. She's fucking amazing. I love Gal Gadot. She's
You know they
amazing
did the
as
same
Wonder
thing
Woman.
in Age of Ultron, right?
What do you mean?
With like he did the same thing with like Hulk falling into what's her name, Scarlet's chest.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Is that also an Age of Ultron?
Yep. I think when they're in the bar or something.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, so he likes to recycle jokes.
Wait, what? Wait, let me pull this up. Sorry. I'm like trying to... I need to find a way to like embed my chat into OBS from... I guess I can do it real quick. I just, my YouTube, the YouTube chat. It's hard to see. Wait, so Age of Ultron is just Josh Whedon as well?
Yeah, the first two Avengers.
I did not know that.
And then apparently they had a fight or something and he quit.
Oh, yeah. I don't
Yeah,
understand.
go back a little bit.
I don't understand
right.
this. Like, how is this like sexy? Is this like a thing that other guys fantasize about? Like, oh, we're gonna be in like this action chase, and I'm just gonna like
Motorboating.
fall into her titties. Like, you know, I mean, like, real talk for a second. Like, I mean, no guy's gonna be like, I don't like my, like, if you're a straight guy, you know, you're gonna be like, nobody's gonna be like, I don't like breasts in my face. You know what I mean? Like, and if you are, you know, you
I mean, would you say no to Scarlett Johansson?
Nobody would say no to Scarlett Johansson, right? But it's just like, I don't know. Do superhero movies really need this type of shit? Like,
Well, they don't, but you know, if the freaking director is saying, "Hey, you gotta put your face in her tits," I'm not gonna be like, "Oh hell no, that's gross, man."
I don't know. I don't know. I just think that there's more classy ways to do it. You know?
Well, definitely.
Like again, like, I don't know. Going back to Snyder, like, just like the way he handled like that whole hot dog thing. I fucking loved that scene, dude. I loved that scene. I was just like, because I thought it was totally like a sexual innuendo.
I thought he was gonna put it in her like mouth or something at first.
Yeah, I mean, you thought he was, yeah, but see, that's like the good thing about it, is that like it led you somewhere, like it led you on a trail of thought, right? Or it led you on a thought, and then like it kind of digressed from that, you know what I mean? And it wasn't actually all about that, you know? I'm heading out, fellas. It was good talking. Are you gonna go live again tomorrow, man? Probably not on here. I go live on Twitch most nights. As well, Ludic also streams on Twitch.
Tomorrow I'll be seeing Snyder's new movie though, so probably not.
So I'm usually live there. Yeah, I mean, I would like to make this a more regular occurrence. However, yeah, I just need to see like when.
Yeah, we just gotta figure out all this technical shit.
And figure out the technical shit. Yeah, true. Yeah, make like another scene or something as well. Because yeah, definitely enjoy chatting on here, especially with people who, you know, enjoy the same content.
It's 1 a.m. for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it's almost 1 a.m. for me, so I probably got to be heading out soonish. But yeah, we can still wrap up conversations or whatever.
Tarkov time.
Tarkov time? Nah, not Tarkov at this time of night. Last time I did Tarkov at this time of night, it was absolutely terrible. But yeah, oh wait, sorry, I meant to do that as well. Yeah, so if you want to follow us there, I do stream there more regularly, but I will be doing like more stuff here. I'm still trying to figure out YouTube. I'm still trying, yeah. Both of us are.
Aren't we all?
This is just like our, yeah, this is the first time we're doing this, and kind of just doing it because, you know, felt like,
Hopefully you'll get monetized soon or something. I'm not sure how that works.
I don't even care about that. I just care about, you know, yeah, spreading the love and message and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Gotta be passionate about this stuff, or else, you know, they won't know. And you gotta show passion, cause yeah, these corporate people, you know, you just gotta let them know what people really want.
No, I think the big problem is that I'm not a Marvel guy. Like, I don't really have any. I don't hate, but I just don't really care. Like, for most of the stuff, to be honest.
Okay.
But they definitely know what they're doing. Like Kevin Feige, he's a fan. You can tell he's a fan. Like, we don't have fans in charge.
Yeah.
Like, we don't have one guy who's like a business guy and is a fan and actually gives a damn.
Well, see, that's the thing. I think that Zack Snyder is like a fan, but he's not a business guy, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Like you can tell that he looked up a lot of this stuff, or like he watched a lot of this, or like it's not like he has all these references for no reason. You know what I mean? Like, or it's not like he throws in random references, you know? So, yeah, I don't know. Oh, damn. All right, then. I enjoy talking about the Snyderverse and movies. I got you in my notifications, fam. Later, fellas. Yeah, I'll figure it out, though, Ramon. And if you want to join my Discord, feel free to do that as well. If you have Discord, I don't know. I should probably have, I think I have it linked here as well for anybody who wants to just be able to chat in general. Do I have a Discord link?
I seriously doubt Walter Hamada is a fan.
I don't know.
I don't even think he's done any interviews, any video interviews. I think he's just trying to copy what they did with The Conjuring.
What do you mean?
Because you know The Conjuring has like spin-offs and 3 sequels or whatever. It has the Annabelle thing, and then it has
his work.
Yeah, that's what he used to do. He used to do The Conjuring stuff. And that's why they promoted him to DC.
What? See, like, I hated the guy, and now I'm like more confused now, you know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, I like the Conjuring series. I thought it was alright for a few of the movies, but like, to promote him to the head of DC because of that?
Basically, I mean,
I don't know about that. It's weird.
Well, who would you like to see in charge of DC films?
If I want, if I could have my dream person in charge of DC films, it would probably be somebody like Kevin Smith or something. But yeah, I don't even know, actually. Who?
I'd pick Snyder's wife, actually.
Okay.
Because like she has that business side, and you know she also knows what what's in the material.
I don't
doesn't
know.
Look at it just from a.
I would look at it just from like a fan side, personally, because like, you know, I just think like as long as you can make shit that's cool enough, you're always gonna get fans, right? Especially with the content, especially with like DC content, like, you know, I mean, you're not gonna release a Superman movie and not have anybody come to see it. You know, you just get people to see it based off the name alone. You know? So, I don't know. I just think that, yeah. You just need to put people who are passionate about the content in charge. And just, you know, That's it. It's really that simple because, like, you know, at the end of the day, like when it comes to like animated shows and animated movies, it doesn't have like this hierarchy bullshit of like all these like, you know,
All these hurdles and
yeah, all these hoops and hurdles that they have to go through because of this actor's this contract and this person's is exclusive here and this that and don't have rights to his hair color and I don't fucking know, like there's just like so many fucking legality problems that come involved with portraying things on screen for some reason that it just like
oh, definitely.
yeah, it just like messes up the entire creative process. And I just think that like you need just like somebody who's strong, likes the content, and it will just be like, this is what we need, And I think, don't get me wrong, like I love Zack Snyder. I love like his filming style. There are some things about his universe that I don't like, or like where his universe was going that I didn't like, right? But at no point did I think that like it would have been like a bad story to have seen. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like I just think, I don't know. There's so many like animated movies that are like kind of just like these spin-off, one-off kind of like little short stories. And he was just making a larger spin-off kind of world in general. I don't know. Would have been cool. Just in general. Even though it would have been a little wacky towards the end. Well, not wacky, but strange.
Who knows, but I would have definitely think they could have done more. It's
yeah. I don't know. Yeah, was Justice League 3 supposed to be the end of the series? Or was that supposed to be like Henry Cavill's last Superman movie? I guess so, right? Because it like takes place, or like the end of the movie's like...
Well, it was supposed to be Batman, or Ben Affleck's last appearance as Batman. Like that was his planned like send off. I think they were still gonna probably do Superman and stuff, and then the next Batman would be his son, so that would be like, I don't know, maybe like a, I guess Damian Wayne kind of thing. Who knows?
I would love to see Damian Wayne on screen. That'd be cool, personally. Because Damian Wayne's another one of those characters that's just like a big piece of shit, but he's kind of cool. And then also, what was I also gonna say? Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. I hate Damian. I like Damian. He gets.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest Damian supporter either.
He gets with Raven. He's one of those characters though that like I love hate. I hate him, but I love him because I hate him. He's too perfect. All right, I can understand that. Heck, NASA knows more things than Batman. Well, I mean, he's like a product of like. I mean, you can think of it like this, right? Batman trained when he was a young adult, right? Damian Wayne was.
I don't know. I don't really like the idea of like, cause like I'm confused. Like I haven't read that story. Was like he raped, or did they take like his sperm, or what did they do?
I don't 100% remember, but I think it's isn't it consensual? I'm pretty sure.
So like he's a deadbeat dad, basically.
Well, no,
really
I'm pretty sure Talia just never tells him about Damian.
Or did she like poke holes in his condom?
Hey man, gotta do what you gotta do to get that Bruce Wayne child support money. But what else was I was gonna say something else about We were talking about something else before Damien that I was going to mention, but I don't remember what it was. So, fuck.
It was about who would run DC.
Yeah. No, it was definitely character related. Just in terms of like a character that I would want to see, or
We were talking about like Batman's son, because like originally he was supposed to in this thing, and I'm glad they changed it. I mean, if it ever happens, I'm glad.
I was gonna say it would have been cool if they did it like if they led into like a Batman Begins.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But like originally his son was supposed to be with Lois, and that kind of, I don't know, it doesn't seem like a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because then he'd be basically cucking Superman, and
here's the two things I can say about Snyder, right? I love his filming, and I love his fighting, and I love like a lot of his like character progressions. But when it comes to like romance stuff, and I've said this before, he has like this weird thing. Like that hand touch thing. I don't know why that hand touch thing bothers me so much. But that hand touch thing with fucking Wonder Woman just fucking bothered me so hard.
I didn't think it was a big. What was it, like 2 seconds? It wasn't like the massage thing in the other movie, right?
Yeah, but still.
I forgot about that massage thing until people kept pointing it out.
Yeah. I don't know what it is with I don't know. You can just show me a scene of like Superman lying naked next to Lois or something, you know, under a sheet, and I get the message there, you know what I mean? You don't gotta show me any rubbing, or I'm just saying like when it comes to like sexual stuff, like I hate seeing like the flirty stuff on screen, like the high school, like, oh, I touched her hand type stuff, you know? Like I want
Does
like
it make you look bad?
no, it's just I don't need to see Ben Affleck doing that with Gal Gadot, like, you know, like I don't know, just I don't know, Batman, I don't know, maybe I don't know where I'm going with that. I feel like Batman, you know, whatever.
Yeah, Batman should be with Catwoman, right?
Well, I like Batman.
Apparently,
Batman
he's divorced. Like that's what I've heard. Like the backstory is that he and Catwoman were together, but then he started to go kind of crazy and belligerent, so they got divorced, and then that's one of the reasons why he's like an alcoholic and is pissed off in Batman Superman.
Wait, what? That's like a fan theory or something?
No, I think Snyder said it somewhere.
Really?
Yeah, like that's part of the backstory.
That's interesting. He's just an emotionally broken person. Yeah, again, I love this Batman. I thought he was cool as fuck. And I love badass future Batman, yo. I don't know what people hated about that shit. That shit was so...
Nightmare Batman?
Yeah, Nightmare Batman was so dope, dude.
I really love that suit. Like, with the Joker card and the
trench
gun.
Coat and all that. It looks cool as fuck. Yeah.
This Batman's not supposed to have guns, man. Come on, man.
Right? I don't get it.
Like, I'm fine with him using guns as long as it's not like the main thing all the time.
I mean, it's not like he's going around shooting people. I mean, like, yeah, like he blows up a bunch of cars that like people are next to or inside, right? But there's a difference between like him doing that and like going into a warehouse and being like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a huge difference between that, you know?
Well, he was shooting people in the Nightmare sequence. Remember that?
Oh, but that's like totally different.
Yeah.
That's like completely different. You know what I mean? Like that is like that's like a nightmare version. That's like a nightmare future. Like, I don't know. People can't point at the nightmare scene and be like, that's not Batman because Batman doesn't use guns. It's like he's in a scenario where like the world has been like you know, terraformed essentially, and like nobody's left alive, like, you know?
Pretty much, right?
It's just like, you know, like there's nothing really he can do at that point. So it's like, yeah, yeah, I question why people point at that scene.
Does Captain America use guns? I think so,
Yeah,
right?
I think so. Isn't there the one scene where he bursts open the door in the first movie, right? With like his band of jolly guys behind him, whatever they're called. I forgot what they're called. And yeah, he like bursts through that wooden door during his little
I think he does in
montage.
Avengers also. But I don't know. I think there's a double standard when it comes to Batman. Like people have their own preconceived notions about what he should be, and like he has to be that way. He can't like there can't be any variation. Like he can never kill someone, whether it's accidental or use a gun or anything. It it has to be what they already
Like,
preconceived.
yeah, like he cannot. Yeah, no, I get that as well. Yeah, because there are scenes where he does use guns, even in like the animated show. Even if he was like mind controlled or whatever. But like, there's a the one thing I wanted to say was like it's weird how like people will like point at the Snyder film, right, and be like he's using guns here, right? But then like in the Nolan films, his shit still has guns on it, right? Like he shoots missiles to like explode all those police cars or whatever, like a barricade of cars in front of him when he's trying to get away from them on his like
Yeah,
bat
but
bike
no
or
one
whatever.
died, man, because he knew there was no one in there.
I don't know.
Because he has X-ray vision.
I don't know, man. I'm just saying. Anyways, the Nolan Batman's cool, but like looking back, like yeah, the Nolan Batman fights are terrible.
Yeah, they're
So
all really extreme close-up.
yeah, they're really bad. Yeah, but yeah, there's some. Yeah, he's amazing at storytelling. I think the story in general was very well constructed.
I'm just still kind of bothered that Nolan allowed him to talk that way. Because it gets worse in each movie. It's
Oh yeah, yeah, dude. I never understood that either.
because it was okay in the first movie, then it starts to get worse in The Dark Knight, and then Dark Knight Rises. It's really bad.
I forgot what's the line was. Is that like he says that's like an inspirational line to like
It's the trigger.
no to what's her face right before he flies away in the first movie. He's like
It's not.
sometimes
It's not what I. No, it's not who I am, but what I do that defines me or something.
it's not who I am, but what I do what defines me. Just like where are they? Yeah. It's so bad, man. It makes me laugh so hard, Dark. Sometimes thinking about that. But he's really, again, Nolan's really good at story construction. In turn, yeah.
You know, his brother writes his stories.
Really,
I didn't know that. Yeah,
I did not know that either. I did not know that.
and his wife produces. You'll be surprised how much family businesses are in Hollywood.
Oh no, I know. Trust me. It's all about connections, man. Trust me.
That even JJ's mom was. I think his dad was a producer, like in the
Really?
70s and 60s. Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
So it's very rare for like a total outsider to just break into Hollywood.
Yeah. Damn. That's crazy. Sometimes thinking about like just like yeah. Just like how like connections within Hollywood can just completely destroy the dynamic of like the film industry and like just like these entire cinematic universes in general. It's just like a sad thought to me in general.
Yeah,
That like these
that's
type
why
of
it's
things
the
have
casting
such
couch.
yeah. Yeah, I guess, right? Yeah.
Gerald Abrams is his name. Produced a large number of TV movies in the 70s.
Interesting. Yeah, well, there you
And
go.
guess what? His mother was also a producer, so there you go.
All right. So he, yeah, was just born into the industry. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like him. I've said it before, but JJ, and you might notice this once you watch his films, but JJ Abrams has
The lens flare.
has a love for lens flares. I don't know what it is, man. He fucking loves lens flares. He's just like, he just like goes out to his post-production team and it's just like, oh, there's a dark scene. You just like add a lens flare somewhere in there. And
You know, there was an episode of Lost where I think like the fat guy, his name is Hurley, and someone else, but they're like having a debate about Superman and Flash. And when he says Flash, when he mentions Flash, there's like a lens flare that pops up. So like,
Did
yeah,
he?
he knows he puts that in.
That's funny. That's funny, dude. Yeah, that's the one thing and you know what? It's interesting is I watched Star Trek recently again. Well, not recently. I watched it like last year, I think. About a year ago now. Yeah, and yeah, I just remembered watching it and just being like, Jesus Christ. There's just like they're running down the hallway sometimes and it'll just be like there's lights on the floors, you know, just like
Oh yeah, yeah.
just shit
Especially
on the
like in
floors.
the early part, right?
And there's just lens flares and I'm just like, dude, those are floor lights. Like, yeah, it's funny though. Yeah, so I don't know. I will say that J.J. Abrams is good with colors, I think. Like, he has a good eye for colors. But I don't know if that's him or, like, a team that he hires. You know what I mean? So,
Probably the special effects crew or
yeah.
visual effects.
I just wonder if, yeah. You really, you dropped a big one on me by saying that he has a contract. I didn't realize that this was a contract.
Yeah. Because there was some studios were trying to get him, like Apple TV was trying to get him, and they offered him $500 million, I think, or something crazy like that.
And he went with DC. And thing is that JJ is like one of those directors that like anything that the higher ups want him to do, he does it.
Yeah, he's the reboot guy.
Yeah.
That's probably why they brought him, honestly, because he's the reboot guy.
Yeah, I guess. He's the sloppy seconds guy.
I mean, he rebooted, I guess, kind of Mission Impossible, then Star Trek, then Star Wars.
Yeah. I mean, to what success, though? You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, the first Star Trek movie's great, right? After that, yeah, I mean, he had one good movie, but even still, I don't know. Force Awakens, I thought was good, but, like, I'm never gonna, I don't know. Yeah. I just hope J.J. Abrams goes nowhere near a fucking typewriter. If J.J. Abrams is anywhere near a typewriter for any of these fucking movies, I would be so fucking upset.
What'd you think of Rise of Skywalker?
I thought Rise of Skywalker would have been a great 3-part movie, but it wasn't a 3-part movie. It was a 1-part movie, so it was a really condensed, really rushed story. And yeah. Again, like, you know, I mean, if we're like, I'll just bring up this topic real quick. or we can talk about this topic a little bit, but like the whole dynamic of like race relations within like the movie industry, I think it's just like stupid the way that they approach situations sometimes, because when I was getting ready to watch The Force Awakens, right? And it's like the same thing with like the whole cyborg actor and like the black Superman, this, that. It's like I so badly wanted to see John Boyega be a Jedi, right? And then they just didn't fucking do it. It was a missed opportunity. JJ didn't even fucking do it.
Well, it was meant
Right?
to be like a bait and switch. Like, oh, you think the guy's gonna be the Jedi, but no, it's the girl. Like, that's what they were trying to do.
All right, sure. It would have been a cool scene. It would have been cool to have. I still think it was a good opportunity to have a black dude become a Jedi. Just real talk, you know what I mean? It was cool. Like
Sweet,
I like
his
John.
purple lightsaber.
I liked Mace Windu, and I like John Boyega. Like it would have been cool. Like it was a good opportunity, in my opinion. And then with this, again, with the Snyderverse, it's like the Cyborg is like such a missed opportunity, and it's all because like what he's like actually like, you know, saying stuff that's like actually meaningful, or like, you know, like stuff like he felt happened to him, you know, and he's like he's a black dude, and like, you know, we live in a world where like politics are like this is like such a huge topic right now, but I feel like he's getting ignored. And then like this whole movie comes out, and then like, you know, all of a sudden it's like a huge, or the Black Superman movie is like this huge topic, right? And it just makes me think like just how much of a fucking, I just think that it's smoke, you know? Again, I think that news was just smoke.
It's all
like,
a distraction.
Yeah, all a distraction. And it's like, yeah, I don't know.
It's
Again,
not like,
I think
it's not like you don't have black characters in DC already.
Yeah, but also, you know, I mean, a thing that like Ray Fisher said, the cyborg actor, again, like, you know, empowerment comes from lifting up individuals. You know, it doesn't come from like, it, you know, you should be elevating other characters' names to the level of Clark Kent, to the level of Superman, not be changing Superman. You know what I mean? Just elevate Jon Stewart to the level of Superman, Cyborg to the level of Superman, Vixen.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, he's pretty popular, right?
They're like,
because he was in the cartoon.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, Spider-Man's super popular, but fucking like Black Panther is mad popular now too, right? Like all these other characters that other people didn't really know about, like
who the hell Black Panther was 10 years ago.
I mean, I've always liked the character, even back when some of like the older animated stuff, but like, yeah, I mean, it was interesting. It's interesting, just like, I don't know. I think it was a really shitty card to have played, like on their part. It was a really asshole thing to kind of do, you know?
Oh yeah, that's why it's gonna backfire.
Yeah, I mean, I hope so. Dude, I feel terrible for the cyborg actor. Like, is he really not gonna get his movie? You know, like,
I don't know, but it's,
you know, seeming like it's not gonna happen, right? Right now.
probably not. I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't seem like, in my view, like everybody, like from what I heard, it seems like everyone had a miserable time working on the reshoots of Justice League. Like, apparently, I think I read somewhere that Jeremy Irons got into a fight with Joss Whedon, and like he wanted to like he didn't want to say some of these lines because he thought they were, I forgot what he said. I think he said, I don't remember what he said. I think the quote was "fucking retarded" or something like that.
See, and that's the thing. It's like Cyborg was just like the first guy to like, I mean, he just like really went hard with like trying to expose all the bullshit, right? Which is what I think kind of lost him his opportunity to have a movie. maybe I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it was that or like the whole dynamic with him and Josh Whedon during the reshoots or what it was. But you know, it's just like, yeah, I don't know. Like, who the fuck did, like, besides like the people, the higher ups that he's like, you know, that he's accusing, like, I don't know.
Most of those people, like, there's Jeff Johns isn't there anymore, and John Berg isn't there anymore.
Yeah, but Walter Amada is, or whatever his name is.
But he wasn't around when they were doing that movie, but I guess, I don't know, they're having some beef, the two of them.
I don't know. Well, I think it could be a lot of, I don't know, I think it has a lot to do with covering it up, right? Is that it's like a distraction as well. I think that's like the biggest beef that they have right now. Right. Right? I don't know. I'm not sure. Like, I don't know. Gal Gadot even came out and said stuff, right?
Yeah, like I totally have no problem believing that, you know, Joss Whedon claims to be a feminist and all this, but I totally have no problem believing that he's just like a total hypocrite on that. That's all just for show. Like, even some of the actresses on Buffy said, like, I think it was Charisma Carpenter. She said recently that Joss Whedon told her to get an abortion when she was pregnant. And, like, I can totally see that as, like, a Joss Whedon thing. Like, that he would say something like that to an actress.
I don't mind a black Superman, but Clark Kent and OG Superman is white and should always be white. Yeah, I mean, again, like, me personally, how are you doing? Hi, I'm MJ. Hi, I'm MJ? I'm just gonna say MJ. But yeah, MJ. I just think that they're like, I just don't think that it's right to like ever really change characters. You know, I mean, like, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of like the whole swapping of races. I'm definitely more into the idea of like empowering individual characters. Kind of like, yeah, those other black Supermen, like you could have those characters and it could be like super empowering of a movie, you know, but like to do it to Clark Kent, it kind of reminds me of the same shit that happened to Avatar, where like Avatar, it's like clearly a show that's like, you know, the characters look a certain way and then they like just swap them out, you know what I mean? It's like half-has, you know, and there's a word for it. There's a specific word for it. It's called Tolkienism, actually. And it's essentially just to like have a minimal effort to have diversity of racial and sexual orientation within a workplace. You can look up the words Tolkienism. And that's totally what I think that this is. It's just like Tolkienism at like just like this bullshit, you know?
I feel that what offends me most is that they're gonna, it's like not even supposed to be this, from what I understand, it's not even supposed to be this alternate Superman version thing. It's supposed to be like, oh, just like, I guess, rebooting Clark Kent again when they're not even giving Clark Kent justice now. Like, they only gave him one movie standalone and then that's it. Like, okay, get out of here.
Yeah, no.
If they want to
feel
do
that as well.
If they want to do some alternate version of Superman, you know, Earth 2500 or whatever the hell, like, yeah, you can do that, but you gotta give the Superman you've already established justice first, no pun intended.
Yeah, I just feel like there's so many other great characters that they could have done. Again, I'm still waiting for a Static Shock movie. They announced the Blue Beetle movie, which I want as well. Like, those are all characters that I want, but it's just like, now they're not going to be in the Snyderverse, you know? And how cool would it have been to have, like, I think it would have been so cool to have, like, a Blue Beetle and, like, a Static Shock and all that shit in the fucking Snyderverse. Like, I would have loved that. I would have loved that.
I'm fine with all these minor characters that kind of have, like, their own niche thing, but what really does bother me is that they're not establishing the primary characters first. It's like Superman's...
Or just establishing
the main guy.
It's just establishing a universe, you know?
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna give you're gonna give like an hour man movie, and you're not gonna give Superman like his own trilogy or even sequel.
Yeah.
And like Wonder Woman already has her own, or almost has her own trilogy.
Nah, I feel that, MJ. Yeah, again, I think, I'll say it. I've said it before. I think that this total thing with the Batman thing is just like, yeah, it's just like a spit in the face. It really is. And it's a spit in the face to like all Snyder fans. And also just like, I don't know, it's just like not, I don't know. There's a very,
Well, it is. I mean, they uploaded the Justice League trailer for no reason,
yeah,
for literally no reason, just to piss us off.
Wonder Woman is the best characters in the movies, in my opinion. I loved the Wonder Woman movie. I really liked the Wonder Woman movie, and
Yeah,
I
yeah. I thought it
really
was. I
like,
like the setting a lot.
yeah, yeah. The setting was dope as fuck, and I loved her in this movie, in Snyder cut, right?
That's why you got to see 84, so you know what it's like without his involvement.
Yeah, sure.
Because 84 is pretty damn cheesy. And like not in a good way. Things don't make sense. Like especially the mall scene. Like I saw that scene in the trailers and I was like, I got a bad feeling about this. There's your Star Wars reference. But yeah, I wasn't feeling that at all.
Word. Yeah, I guess I gotta still check it out. I don't know, man. I wanted to see Jon Stewart so badly too.
It's kind of ridiculous how we have like a Snyder cut of the Snyder cut.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if he'll ever finish that scene. He should finish that scene just to spite WB of Jon Stewart. Like he should just finish it just to spite WB. Fuck them. Right? What are they gonna do? I mean, I guess they'll sue him, but like, I don't know.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna send you something you're not gonna like. I just remembered.
What, they're gonna make Jon Stewart white? See, like, I would be so pissed off if that happened. If they made Jon Stewart
They
anything.
won't do that. I mean, come on, man.
No, but I'm just saying, like, I would be that pissed off. I would be like so pissed off if they did that. You know what I mean? It's the same thing with Superman. It's just like, why? I thought they were doing Green Lanterns on HBO. So they're doing. They are, yeah. They have Hal. I don't like Hal. I've never liked Hal. Yeah, I don't like Hal at all. But the Green Lantern movie actually was announced to be a Guy Gardner movie, and the HBO series is supposed to be about Hal, Jon Stewart, and Kilowog, I think, or something like that. Or like that's what it was rumored to have been. But like, I don't even know if that's happening anymore. Yeah, I'm not sure. Is the Green Lantern Corps series still happening? Hal and John, yeah. I would love.
Probably. I mean, Jeff Johns is supposed to be on that still, I think.
And see, what's weird is that now we're gonna have. Why can't we get both? We can't have both. I'm just not a Hal Jordan fan. Personally.
All right, read this article. Like, don't pay attention to the headline that much because it's clickbait, but just read the article.
He's a little too, interesting.
He basically gives like the politically correct, answer. The non-divisive one. This is the thing in show business. You gotta like try to be
when
kind
is
of a
this
nice
from?
guy and all the time. Huh?
This is from yesterday?
Yeah, or earlier today.
Oh, earlier today. My feeling is that I love JJ. I love what he's done in the past. I'm interested to see what happens. It's bold and cool and probably long overdue move, but I love Henry Cavill as Superman. Of course I do. He's my Superman. I'm not really involved in any
if
decisions.
he doesn't like JJ, he's not going to be like, "Oh fuck JJ," like he shouldn't do this.
Yeah, I mean, if they're gonna ask him that question, he's not gonna say it to their face.
Read the top comment when you're done with the like in the bottom.
Sorry, I'm just reading an article about how he agrees with the change of the Superman change. But it wasn't really like he agreed. He didn't like actually say.
Yeah, that's why I was saying it's like the softball politically correct answer.
Yeah. What is the first comment?
Right there, I think that's it.
As a black man, I don't think it's long overdue. But due to today's political climate, I think it's pretty convenient that they're trying to make it a thing. We don't want a race-swapping superhero. What we want is for Hollywood to not erase iconic characters due to the untimely death of an actor who portrayed him, Black Panther.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying, like, a lot of the Marvel fans want Black Panther to continue. So they just want him to be recast instead of him being killed off, like, off screen.
Interesting point. Very interesting point, actually.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, it does make sense.
I mean, it's not like Marvel hasn't recasted before. They recasted Hulk, actually, right?
They did recast the Hulk. Yeah. 3 times, no? Twice? No?
No, they just once, because it was Edward Norton before.
Idris Elba. Yeah, did you see the scene? Sorry, yawning a little bit. I took my medication. Green Lantern. Did you see the Green Lantern photo?
Oh, the behind the scenes one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you did, right? Yeah.
I think you're right. His face is too smooth. Like, I liked him better. Like, the guy looks fine with the goatee.
Oh, yeah, the guy looks great with the goatee. Let me go to his Twitter. Fuck. Damn, I just saw that same article posted.
Oh god. Jeez.
That article was literally the top post on my fucking Twitter feed. Like, literally just open it up and it's just like smack right there. Where is this? Yeah, just right there. What's that man's name again? The guy who's doing the
Wayne T. Carr. Or Wayne Carr.
I'm pretty sure I reposted it. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, so this was him. This is him right here. Like, he shot the scene. He shot the scene for
in his freaking driveway.
In his driveway. Yeah, Zack Snyder shot the scene in his driveway of Jon Stewart, the Green Lantern. But due to the conflicts, they made him remove it. Or like due to like them not, they didn't want him to cast a Green Lantern, I'm pretty sure. Is the thing.
Apparently, he said in an interview that he put a lot of things in the movie that they didn't want, but this was the one thing that they were fighting him about. So like maybe I'm just conspiracy theorying here, but maybe like he put this into the movie to distract them from all the other stuff that he wanted to put in as well, because this was like the most outlandish.
How is it outlandish though to have a Green Lantern show up at some point?
Well, because like
Anyways,
they're already going to do their own Green Lantern thing, and he even told the actor, "Hey, there's a chance that you're not going to be in the movie because they won't allow it."
yeah. His face is a little bit too smooth. I would have loved him to have looked like that. This looks great. For a Jon Stewart, my guy did not need to shave his face. He looks perfect. Look at that. You look fucking great there with that little
Yeah.
that little facial hair. That looks fucking dope. Looks dope as shit. I don't know. I don't know why, but for some reason I always.
There's a spider in here.
Oh, it's all good. For some reason though, I always think of the other. I always think of. I guess I always think of Jon Stewart in terms of Justice League Unlimited, right? I don't know why. Because Justice League Unlimited, I think he had the beard. I don't know why I always think of that Jon Stewart. Where the fuck does he have the beard? I don't know why. Yeah, I always think of him like that for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh man.
See, I like him like this with like the goatee type thing going on.
Yeah.
He looks dope as shit like that. I love the facial hair on him. Just makes him look like, I don't know, like more grizzly and like I'm gonna fuck you up. You know what I mean? Like he looks mad cool.
I don't know much about Jon Stewart, to be honest.
Fought in Vietnam. Ex-soldier, military.
Like he's Hal Jordan's partner, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you watch, I mean, you haven't watched any of the animated show, or you have?
A long time ago. I'm mostly from what I watched when I was younger was Superman stuff.
Oh, you should totally rewatch it. Rewatch it. It's really good. It holds up. It holds up really well. Jon Stewart def has to have the beard. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I would have loved to have seen this. But this man is so finely shaved here. This is that man's closest shave he's ever had in his life.
You really are fixated on that.
Yeah, because how do you get that close of a shave? That is the closest shave ever. I can't. Maybe I just can't achieve that level of shaving.
He's got that Gillette 5 razor.
Yeah, dude, for real.
Fusion, whatever the hell.
That is the cleanest shave ever. But yeah, still, man. Oh man. Dwayne T. Carr, you are my Jon Stewart.
It's recorded.
Was it? Oh yeah. Ah man. If we ever get, I just hope that they cast him again too, though. That's like, I think that shit's heartbreaking, no? Like, let's say you were cast as Jon Stewart, and then like the company goes and like casts somebody else as Jon Stewart. Like, how fucked up would that be?
That's show business for you.
I guess.
Have you ever worked on movie sets before?
I have not, no.
I've done a few, not recently, but I've done a few. And I worked on the Steve Jobs movie with Michael Fassbender. And I was an extra in one of the scenes, and guess what? My scene got cut from the final movie.
Damn.
But you can see me in the behind the scenes footage.
I've been rewatching Spider-Man animated series from the 90s. Now that right there holds up forever. I loved that show growing up. That was my show growing up. Actually, hold up. Wait, I got something from... I think, wait.
What you got? What you got there? Oh man, I'm getting tired here. Even though it's not late, it's not even 11 yet.
Yeah, I have this toy that I've always kept because, like, I just think it's so cool. It's so messed up, though. I really wish I could find an
Oh,
original
it's not
version
that
of it.
one quote unquote toy, is it?
It's a no, it's a Venom the Madness toy from back during the 90s. My dog used to like chew on it sometimes because like it had like a long tongue sticking out and whatnot. But this toy right here was dope as shit. I remember this was one of the first things like as a kid that like my mom or I forgot who got it for me. But I remember I was just like so fucking I love this shit. Cuz I don't know, like towards the end of I think it's towards the end of the Spider-Man show, the animated one from the 90s. The there's all like that weird time travel stuff going on, and I feel like something happens to Venom that causes him to become that, which is referred to as like Venom the Madness.
Oh, did you see the Venom trailer? Speaking of,
I did see the new trailer. Yeah. Yeah, I watched it yesterday actually. I think Carnage looks really cool.
I
I'm
did not
really
see it yet, but
Oh, really?
yeah,
Uh
I didn't like the first one.
you'll probably hate the trailer. You will hate the trailer probably. It is very friendly. Uh it's very lighthearted.
I was disappointed that the first one wasn't rated R because the director was saying, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be rated R," and then like it comes out and it's like, "Oh, it's not."
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But I don't like Venom being an anti-hero.
Yeah, you prefer him to be what, a straight up villain?
Just a straight up villain, yeah.
Yeah, I think
Like
that makes sense.
I don't like Eddie Brock being a nice guy. Like Eddie Brock is not a nice guy, you know?
Doesn't take shit.
Yeah, like Eddie Brock is a fucking asshole, you know? The movie isn't going to be anything special, but I think for me, I'll enjoy still be a fan of Venom and Carnage. Yeah, I want to see, honestly, what I want to see is Woody Harrelson's Carnage. Now that shit looks great, dude. He looks so good. That was like a great casting for that role. That was a really good casting for that role. That's like one of those castings where I'm just like, oh man, whoever picked that casting is a fan of the comic books, or like just like is a fan of like the 90s show or something like that, you know?
They're also doing that Morbius movie that got delayed
Oh
because
yeah.
of you know what.
Yeah, the Morbius, I don't know about Morbius personally.
We'll
I'm
see.
not. Oh, oh, I farted. Sorry.
Wow.
I had too much mac and cheese earlier.
Wow.
Eddie Brock in Spider-Man 3. Oh my god. Yeah, Eddie Brock. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I just think of like when I think of Venom, I think of like just a straight up villain. I don't think of like that stinks, bro. Smells like Mac.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
I
bad.
agree.
Venom had his redemption arc in the 90s. Remember when he was in prison and he ended up fighting Carnage? Yeah, but still, like, you know, I mean, there's a difference between, like, having him, like, redeem himself and then like just straight up just being like an anti-hero, you know what I mean? Because like an anti-hero, he's like trying to do the right thing, and then like redeeming himself, it's like, you know, he knew he was doing bad, right? But then like you have like a change of ways, you have like a change of heart, and I think that that's like a much more empowering thing to see than like somebody who's like an anti-hero, who's like kind of bad, but like they're still trying to do the good thing, you know what I mean? Like, I don't find that too empowering of like a story arc, you know? I do think though, like seeing someone like succumb to like rage and like hate and all this stuff just to have them eventually come back to like seeing sense, I think that is a much more interesting character
Is
development.
that how you find empowering, GB?
Yeah, that is definitely like, yeah, kind of like Doc Ock at the end of Spider-Man 2. Like
Oh,
when he
they're
has a
bringing him
change.
back as well.
I know they are, and I fucking love that. That is a great casting. He was such a
And
good
apparently they're gonna
casting.
de-age
him?
his face or something.
Oh, that'll be cool. Nah, I feel you. But you know what? This is still a million times better than Eric Foreman Venom from Spider-Man 3. Boo. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I remember I was so hyped to see that Venom too. And again, like, yeah. Spider-Man 3 suffered from having too many villains in it, you know? So, does Darkseid still exist in the universe? That just makes me think now. Like in Josh
Well, you know,
Whedon's,
Darkseid. There's only supposed to be one Darkseid, right? Because he exists outside the multiverse.
yeah, exactly. So like, did we see Darkseid? Is that Darkseid?
I mean, I've heard some people argue that,
I mean, it has
and
to be,
that's
right?
why they
Like,
canceled the New Gods movie. Like, I've heard some assert this opinion.
did they wait? They canceled the New Gods movie?
Yeah, like a month ago, you didn't hear?
What?
Yeah, this was a long time ago.
A month ago wasn't that?
Well, in terms
Recent?
of news, it's a long time.
Oh, the Trench movie was canceled as well? What the fuck?
Well, that was never gonna happen.
That would have been cool though. Why do I still have this Instagram thing up? Let me click out of that. Damn. So they did cancel the New Gods movie. What the fuck? It says right there. Just even right there. Just in the top. Don't even gotta look too far. That's crazy, man. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, well, I wasn't really a fan of the director they had in mind anyway.
Yeah, but still. So Darkseid doesn't even exist in the Whedonverse now. No, but
They only mention his name once, and that's it. Like when Steppenwolf is praying to the mother boxes or whatever, and he
and
says
he's
like for Darkseid.
Darkseid. Yeah. Still, fuck.
Oh, I hate that Steppenwolf. Jeez.
Yeah, that Steppenwolf was. Oh god, dude, who came up with that design? I don't know who came up with that design, but that, like, whoever came up with that design, they are out of their goddamn minds.
Yeah, that is just bad.
It was bad. It was really bad. Yeah, he will wait to see who gets recast or whatever before invading. DCU is dead. Snyder Cut was the end. Ah, don't say that. Don't hurt my heart like that. I would be so upset if the Snyder Cut doesn't happen again. And if
And
the Snyderverse doesn't continue in some way,
I
shape, or
think
form.
maybe something might happen, but it might be a few years.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a few years for sure.
Like, we can't just give up right now. It's only been like not even 2 months since Justice League came out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Again, I think what they're doing right now is they're testing the waters with news, right? I still don't think that Superman movie is set in stone. I don't know. Maybe it is. I really think that Zack Snyder should not have talked about it at all or mentioned it at all. I guess he got caught in an interview and got put in the moment or put on the spot, but like he should not have mentioned it at all.
Yeah, well, that's what you got to do in show business when like you're doing interviews and they say, "Hey, what do you think about, J.J. Abrams' new movie?" You got to be like, "Oh, well, yeah, it's great. Wish him the best. I'm sure it's gonna be fantastic." You can't say like, "Oh, well, I don't. That guy sucks. You shouldn't go see it."
Yeah, I
Like,
would.
like if you do that, you're gonna get fired.
Because even if they do Flashpoint, they're not doing Flashpoint, which sucks. That's the reason why I'm not a fan of this Flash movie. Because the Flash movie is not a Flashpoint movie. It is a multiverse movie.
I think I would forgive everything WB did if we got a Flashpoint movie that is accurate with Jeffrey Dean Morgan as the Thomas Wayne Batman. I think that would be amazing. And he wants to do it too. He's been like campaigning for it.
Yeah, that would be so cool.
But they don't, for whatever reason, they're just not doing it.
I mean, it's a dark story. That's why. These people in charge are sniffing pain over there, I swear, yeah.
And he shoots people. So.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, you're gonna have some people be like, what? Batman shooting people? Never, if they saw that film. So, or like, you're gonna have people being like, I don't know, like the whole thing was,
Go Karen on Batman.
Dude, yes, Jeff as Thomas Wayne. Oh my god, yeah, right? It's a good pick. When I saw that, I didn't remember who that guy was when you told me that, Ludic. I was like, oh, that's actually...
Yeah, the comedian.
That's a good pick, actually. Yeah. I think, yeah, there's just too much dark shit, though, that goes on in it, right? So, like the Professor Zoomer, whatever his name is. It Eobard Thawne in that?
Yeah.
So, yeah, like the whole thing that like Eobard is like, he has like the hole through his head. They would have to do all the, yeah. They would have to introduce Reverse Flash or Eobard, which
that's what I'm saying. It's like my fantasy dream if they ever did that.
But you could, and I was thinking about this too, actually. Like, I was thinking about like what would a scene that like introduces Eobard Thawne kind of like look like if you were to do it in a Flash movie, right? You could probably brush over it in like 10 minutes. Or not even. Like, you can brush over it in like 5 minutes or less of just like a very quick montage of just like a boy who like, just like was obsessed with the Flash and then like, ended up figuring out that he was going to become the Flash's arch nemesis, right? And then just like, then you just pick up the story from there, right? Then you can do like the whole thing about like a past scene and then from the past scene into the Flashpoint movie, and it wouldn't take more than like 30 minutes to do all of that, So, I don't know. And then
I don't even know who the villain is for this Flash movie. They haven't even mentioned anyone.
True.
Oh, I know who the villain is. It's WB.
It's Latina Supergirl.
Maybe.
That's another thing. We have not seen Supergirl ever as Supergirl. Ever.
We have not seen...
there
was a movie
Supergirl.
In the 80s.
No. We don't talk about those things.
But...
we don't talk about any superhero movies pre-90s, in my opinion. Maybe the Batman movies. But I've reiterated that I'm not a fan of those Batman movies a bajillion times. So.
Well, you probably won't like the Flash movie then, because it's got a lot of nostalgia and stuff.
Well, that's gonna suck. Feels bad. I just feel like that Batman walks weird. Maybe it's just me.
I don't know, man. This is so weird.
Yeah. It is really weird. Christopher Reeves, we talk about always. True. That's true. That's true. Yeah. I'm just like not a fan of the older Batman movies personally, MJ. They're not like, yeah. Like the 80s Batman movies are not stuff that I grew up with because I'm a 90s baby. So yeah, I didn't grow up with like those Batman, although I did watch the animated show while growing up, but like that's not really inspired by those animated shows. And I've always I hate Jack Nicholson's fucking Joker. I don't know why people like it, but yeah. Not for me. I don't know. What do you think about those?
Well, I didn't see. I think I saw the first one once or twice when I was young. You know, it was kind of. They are kind of dark movies for like when they were made. And the second one, Batman Returns especially, is pretty dark. Like, surprised it got the rating it did because like there's a lot of like sexual innuendo and like there's a part where Penguin bites a dude's nose off and like I wasn't really allowed to watch that movie when I was younger. Like I only saw bits and pieces, but I do remember that. But I enjoy the first one.
Mike
I
Keaton's
like.
Batman films
I think
were
it
great
was
for the
good
time
for the
period.
time, and
Yeah.
you know, it's one of my friends' favorite movies, so we would watch it quite a bit, like 6 or 7 years ago.
I feel like so like the first superhero film I probably watched. I can actually name the two. Yeah, so the two first superhero films that I watched were Spawn, or like one of the first superhero movies that I watched was definitely Spawn and the Blade movie. Do you remember the Blade movie? I don't know when the Blade movie came out.
I never saw either of those. But that was like 2000,
1998.
1998.
Yeah, Blade, and then what year did the Spawn movie Spawn movie was 97? Yeah, 1997. Sounds about right. Yeah, I feel like those were probably my first like live action superhero films. Maybe I saw the Christopher Reeves Superman before that, but I want to say that those were my two introduction in like two films that I saw first, because I would always watch the animated shows. Again, I said it earlier. It's just like
I used to watch Ninja Turtles quite a bit.
I wasn't too much of a Ninja Turtles fan.
You know, they did that crossover with Batman.
Yeah. I actually have I have to piss so badly. One sec though. One moment. I'll be right back. I also have to end soon, but
Oh dear, oh dear.
alright, I'm looking for a specific book. Give me a second. Ah, yes, here we are. Check this out. Sorry, I'm back. Check this out, though.
Welcome back.
It's, I don't know if I showed you this. Eh? Look at that crossover right there.
Oh wow, yeah, they wouldn't allow that today.
No way that this would ever be allowed today. This book would not even be published today. I've had this book forever. So. But yeah. It's just interesting. And the Hulk's in it too. Shit. I don't think I've ever actually read it from cover to from front to back. It's like you know, I'm like scared to even open it.
Like
Hey, look at that
the
though.
paper might rip.
Yeah, exactly. It honestly feels like the paper, like the seams in the back are about to rip when I'm like opening it, even like this. But it's really cool to see the Hulk and Superman fighting, right? Superman versus the Hulk would be a dope fight, yeah? Well, here it is. What the fuck did Superman? He like judo chops Hulk right here. I don't know what I was trying to figure out was flying into the Hulk's ear right here. I have no idea what this is, but it looks like Superman delivers a very strong judo chop or something. Yeah, I don't know. Downwards fist into the Hulk's upper shoulder. Yeah. Yeah. Is this? Yeah, this is just like an old version of the original Amazing Spider-Man run. I wish I had some original Amazing
What
Spider-Man.
year is that from?
This book? Uh,
Probably the 70s.
yeah, this is 1977. Well, the Spider-Man one. Oh, fuck. I'm not even gonna open it again. Like, the cover's kind of like ripping off. The Superman one, the Superman Spider-Man one, actually printed 1981. 1981. It says.
Oh, 30 years already. No, 40 years. Shit. Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes you. Yeah, I do that too. My brain lives like 10 years.
I'm like, wait, it's not 2010 anymore?
Yeah, exactly. Oh shit, it's not 2012? Fuck. Yeah, my brain does that a lot. Yeah, I have a lot. I have. You know what would be great? Wait. Oh, sorry. Let me read this. I haven't saw any of the Blade films. I'm kind of ashamed about it. Ashamed about that. Oh, you should totally watch them. They're cool as fuck. They're like super ahead of their time, in my opinion. And they're like super. I don't know about you, but I'm like I grew up as like a goth kid, kind of. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I was like straight up goth emo kind of.
Emo or
Yeah.
goth?
Oh, I was a total emo kid. Like I show. Yeah. If I show you a picture of me, total emo
Yeah,
kid.
with like the wig haircut.
Oh yeah, 100%. And and yeah, like one of my exes was like super gothy, right? And she was super into like techno-y kind of music at that time period. That's like all that like Blade is. It's like a goth techno masturbation fest.
Mm.
And literally there's like a scene where like they're all just like in like a rave and they're just like dancing and it's just like and there's just like blood flowing from like the ceiling and stuff like that and they're all just like rubbing their titties just being like we're just like all vampires and shit. It's just like it's a great scene. And yeah, that's Blade for you. It's a great series. I love Blade. And then yeah, Spawn was corny as fuck back. Oh, Spawn was also dark as fuck back in the day too. Even if you watched, have you ever watched the animated shows, Ludic, Spawn shows?
No, I haven't seen anything Spawn related.
Oh man, those are on HBO Max as well. You should watch those. Those are fucking dark as hell. Like they are so grotesquely dark. So definitely check those out.
Definitely will.
Yeah. But yeah, it's 2:09 for me. I should probably.
Yeah, I think it's time to wrap up.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's about that time. Spawn, I haven't seen that movie in such a long time. They're doing a reboot. They're apparently doing a reboot. I don't know if it's true or not. I would love to
Yeah,
see a new
it's
Spawn
true
movie.
there.
Oh, really? That's good then. I would love to see a good, accurate Spawn movie. It would be dope as shit. Spawn, see, now Spawn is like an anti-hero, but Spawn is like the type of anti-hero where like he'll just like massacre people, you know what I mean? So that's what I would like from a Venom movie if they're gonna do like an anti-hero, you know? But yeah, I have no idea how one even ends a live stream on YouTube. Earlier, I like had trouble.
Same way.
Well, no, I don't think I just click the button, right? Because I think I have to like end my OBS, right? And then end on the website as well. Yeah, see, like right up here. But anyways, thanks for hanging out, guys. MJ, thanks for chilling.
Yep.
Thanks for chilling. We're definitely gonna do this again.
This is great.
Yes. We have more social. We have our social links down in the thingy below. If you wanna check out Discord, both of our Twitches
Most
are down
of our
there.
individual streams are on Twitch.
Yes, we do most of our individual stuff on Twitch. So, yeah, I'm usually live every night on Twitch. I figured to do a live stream here though, and like, you know, if we can do it like once a week or something like that, that would be dope.
Yeah.
And but yeah, if you would like to chat just on a more frequent basis, we have all links here. And Ludic is the person that I am talking to, the wonderful gentleman here, whose face is a brown box with Superman's thing. If y'all want to follow or sub to his channel as well, or follow on Twitch, and y'all already know I hate saying all this stuff. I hate saying that stuff though. You know what I mean?
It's always awkward, isn't it?
It's always awkward for me.
And
yeah.
if you ain't a hoe, get up on my trap house. I've been selling cracks since like the
We'll
fifth
see
grade.
fools next time.
I'm guessing. Is that you? I'm guessing that was you. I was not expect. That was a follow
What
on
was
Twitch.
that?
That was a follow on Twitch.
Oh,
but I'm
okay.
on
Because I was like,
YouTube.
wait, you have an alert for?
Yeah, because I put my alert box thinking that like, yeah, that if like, because I remember how sometimes like the sub thing, like it goes off and it'll just like be like it just go off sometimes, and so like I was like, huh, I wonder if I like link my alerts, if like, you know what I mean? So yeah. And I followed both Twitch channels. Thanks, man. I appreciate that a ton. We appreciate all the love, Snyder fans and all that stuff. Yeah. Maybe we'll do this on like Wednesdays, I guess, Ludic, or something like that. I'm not sure. It's whatever you want to do.
And we'll sort out all this technical bullshit.
Yeah, that's kind of why the Discord exists. We're like,
This was basically just a test run to see if.
Yeah, this is just like a test.
We're kind
run.
of figuring this out as we go.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, the whole podcast thing and definitely having someone else helps, you know, and like all, yeah, this was a lot of fun in general. I enjoyed it.
Alrighty.
Man, how long was that even?
That was like long. 3 hours.
3 hours, yeah. Anyways, I am going to end now, so I should probably create an end screen at some point. But yeah, I'll see everybody later. Have a good night, and we will be ending the stream.
And remember, restore the Snyderverse.
Yes, restore the Snyderverse. Remember, do not let any of this bad news get you guys down. We are, you know, we got to keep fighting. You know, a fight doesn't end after, you know, a month or two sometimes.
Only stop fighting when he says it's time to move on.
Yeah, exactly.
Mr. Zack himself.
We only listen to the Snyder, and even then, even then he might need some encouragement himself, you know? Sometimes you gotta. Sometimes, yeah. I don't even think Zack Snyder believed in himself at one point in time to complete the Snyder thing. You know what I mean? And he needed that help from the fans. And so again, we even if he does falter in any type of way, shape, or form right now, we gotta be strong and be fans that, like, you know, really push for this shit. Because yeah, it's important to me personally, and it's important to a lot of people. So
definitely,
I was there for the test run. Hell yeah, yes. Much love, man.
All right, well, catch you guys next time.
Yes, catch y'all next time. Peace, guys.